Justin Penik, Dalton Feely. How are we feeling, fellas?
We should be asking you how you're feeling. You're the Birds guy. This is your team on the line here, Shelf. Let's go.
27-20 Birds. I feel good.
I thought you said they're going to win by 45 before.
That's fan energy right there. That's just fan energy.
The fact that you're not nervous is crazy.
Why?
It's a playoff
game. You said, and I quote, I'm more worried about the second round.
I'm
You're
worried
looking past
about
the Packers.
next
Whoa, I didn't say
round,
that.
you said.
I didn't say that out loud.
Pretty sure you said that.
I think you're connecting the dots. I just don't. I think the Eagles got a little bit not lucky, but I think it's a good draw for them. The Packers are a little bit banged up. Eagles are coming in rested. I don't know. Two teams that can run the football. I think the Eagles have a better chance of limiting them than they do the Eagles, if that makes sense.
I'm curious to see how their passing game looks. Their vertical threat and Christian Watson's out now. It's going to be a Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Dontavian Wicks kind of receiving core. I'm really curious to see how they're used, but that's not really their game now. It's been more of the rushing game, ground and pound with Josh Jacobs, one of the best free agent acquisitions at the running back position. Some say the best.
I had him in the Playmaker Fantasy Football League. I'm just saying.
You did?
I did have him in the Playmakers Fantasy Football League.
Who did I have?
We don't talk about that.
Ha! Ha!
Are you Birds today, Dalton Feely?
You know I'm a Birds guy. I do. 2022, my hometown league, Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders and A.J. Brown got me a championship, so I'm always a de facto Birds guy when my Colts aren't playing.
I'm the Nebraska Cornhuskers fan that was at the that was at the game a couple weeks ago.
Penik, I still can't believe you got bullied at Philadelphia.
He was making it up though.
What do you mean you can't believe it?
I can't believe it.
What do you mean you can't believe like that? That's the thing where, like, Philadelphia fans are so well known for being respectful, kind human beings. Oh, you want me to change this? Oh, it's blocked by my shirt.
Oh
no! Oh no!
All right, if you had Justin Penik with the first technical issue of the day in your parlay, that's one leg down.
Oh no!
But speaking of parlays, I mean, I know we got 10 minutes to game time.
Yeah. First of all,
I have too many bets going on in the football game.
Chat, tell us who you got in this game. That's what I want to know first. Who do you have in this game? Who you riding with? And then, let's talk some bets.
We'll start with Birdman himself.
What I want to know is Tucker Kraft. I want to know what his over/under for longest reception is.
Longest reception?
Yeah.
You're playing the longest reception game. You said about the Ravens, the Texans and Chargers game. You wanted to do the Nico.
Yeah,
Collins,
like yesterday,
Ladd
I was
McConkey.
looking at Ladd McConkey over 21.5 as a reception, and then for Nico Collins over 27.5. I'm like, I feel like they're both going to get over that, and they did, and I didn't bet it.
I've had
I think if he would have bet it, it wouldn't have happened.
No, that's just how it works. Like, you bet something, it doesn't happen, or it just misses, and then if you don't bet it and you're thinking about it, it happens.
That's
anyone
crazy.
Anyone could have said it, and I would have had that reaction.
Are we thinking the chat is more Birds-oriented or Pack-oriented?
I'm trying to. What do we got? I see Pack.
Depends. Are those filthy talking
Birds.
Giants fans coming over here?
Oh,
maybe.
Don't say that.
Maybe.
You're talking. One of the co-hosts is to your left.
Oh, it's okay.
Who?
It's okay.
Who? Bobby Skinner.
What team? What team? Wildcats.
Everyone's playing the talking Giants against the world thing. I'm just reacting.
Guys, massive news. My family is watching the video. They're live. They love their football. We have a group chat. We do our own little poll, the Family Football Creeps. So they're watching. I have to shout them out.
Shout out the Family Football Creeps.
Yep, that's right. I won that poll, I think, one time this year.
What's the chat leaning?
I'm curious what my family is. I'm guessing they're rooting for the Packers because my dad's a Giant fan.
That's
I
a shame.
also love cheese.
That's a real shame.
And my family does like cheese.
But I mean, we're also cheese steaks.
Philly is known for their cream cheese.
That's tough.
Oh my god, I had a baby.
You know what that adds to
Family,
a
text
good
me who you're
buffalo
rooting
chicken
for,
dip?
and I will relay that to everyone else.
Cream cheese takes buffalo chicken dip to a whole different level. That Philly cream cheese is something else, man.
You know I'm not like a big foodie, but cream cheese on buffalo chicken sounds awful.
Oh, my brother. This guy. I gotta just make buffalo chicken dip and break it out.
How is that wrong?
This guy.
Where
are you from?
My mama. So I
my mama said
Saquon Barkley pops onto the screen. Of course he does. Justin Penik's favorite player.
I have him at 90 yards.
You have a 90 yards? Is that your leg for us?
90?
210.
That's it?
Yeah, 210 at 90 yards.
Where are the Packers?
That's just a mega lock.
Where are the Packers
I could play
defense?
the 100 game, but
Packers rush defense and EPA per play. I'm taking guesses.
Where do the Packers rush defense ranks?
EPA per play.
I think they're going to be mid.
Doesn't matter.
I'll say like 19th.
Whoa, I thought that table was falling. 19th?
Yeah.
They're higher. They're 8th.
Wow. I thought they're secondary.
90's fair. Now, here's the... I honestly think, like, I said this as kind of like a joke before you guys to start the stream. Right, so I think this game is going to be won on the first drive. It was like low-key a joke, but also really serious too.
No way.
Because the Packers and LaFleur, when they're right, their opening script is there. Like they're scoring first quarter points. They're putting 7 points up early. They're being explosive, and they're doing that from the start. When they're right, and when they're not right, and when love is off, you typically can sense it early. And I think it's going to be really important. Like, if the Eagles, if this is an even game, if they're down by 3, or even if they're up by 7 in the second half, the Saquon Barkley first half, second half splits are unlike anything I've ever seen. Where you have a guy, I mean, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, you're steering in the right direction.
Where, I mean, Saquon Barkley has been way more explosive and just overall more efficient in the second half, and it is nuts this year. I'm going to pull it up.
While you're pulling that up, Penik, the one thing I want to say is to counter that point, I think having an opening script and scoring on your first drive is obviously important, but I'm very curious to see what they do when they're off script, right? When you're starting to adjust to what the Eagles defense is doing, what you want to do. Because I'll give you an example, and this is a throwback example. Like the Jets back in the day with Adam Gase, their opening drive script was actually pretty good. They were pretty good at scoring first because their script was fine. They practiced it, it was fine. But they couldn't adjust to what the opposing defense was doing, and Adam Gase was not good in play calling rates after that first script.
My point is with that is that this is an Eagles team that you want to get. You want to get them from playing from behind.
100%.
Because then you're taking the ball out of Saquon Barkley's hands, and more importantly, you're putting the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands, which I like. There's still questions on if that can happen. If that can happen, if he can produce that. So here's in the first half, Saquon Barkley is averaging.
Yeah, I'm with this.
Where are the losses?
4.8 yards per carry.
In the second half,
in the first half. First half, which is good.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
It bumps up to 6.7.
That's bonkers.
6.7 yards per carry.
2 more yards per carry in the second half. That's unbelievable.
And the attempts are basically split, where you have 159 in the first half, 186 in the second.
It's almost like they save a lot of RPO until the middle to second half of the game. Because that's where they really start to get things rolling in those second half drives.
One of my keys for this game, I'm very curious to see the Packers edge rushers, especially if we're talking like option plays, zone reads, or zone splits. If you're talking about, are they going to crash down on Barkley early on? Is there going to be some running by Jalen Hurts to the outside at any point? RPO wise, are they going to attack the middle of the field with a pull from Barkley, slant over the middle? I'm curious to see what the Eagles want to do.
This is where I'm really excited about all the drama over All-Pro and like the Pro Bowl with the offensive line. I'm so excited about it because somehow the best offensive line in football is like playing with a chip on their shoulder for some reason. Lane Johnson with bulletin board material. How does Lane Johnson get bulletin board material?
Don't get hurt?
Going into a playoff
That's probably
game.
it.
It's nuts.
Hey,
but
Stoutland you.
Hey, I think the Eagles' offensive line is going to come out steamrolling early. Is what I think.
Before kickoff happens, I do think we got to get our parlay locked and loaded. So I'll say my first leg. We're talking about the Eagles' run game. I'm sticking with it. The tush push, baby. Jalen Hurts in the end zone. That's my leg. Book it. Shelf?
Yeah, I have Barkley for 90 yards.
Oh, the Eagles' rushing game. Right there. We love to see it. So Barkley for 90. Hurts for a touchdown.
He said some nonsense.
Justin Penik?
I'm going to look into Tucker Kraft, longest reception.
Longest reception, okay. Chat, we're gonna be reading what you think. Is there any? Let's see what you're thinking about.
Let's see. I'm gonna look first drive of games, passing prop, receiving props.
Shelf, you said 90 yards.
Yeah, it was 210.
Okay, so I'm taking Barkley anytime out. I'll keep my Jalen Hurts touchdown in. Penik is looking for his.
I'm looking for longest reception.
Predictions for the game. Shelfie, what's your score for this game?
I think it's going to be a really good game. The Packers coming into the season were actually like I think they could go on a run.
They were healthy,
I don't know, man. I think they're a little bit banged up right now. We'll see if they can I just don't know who's going to defend the wide receivers. He has questions for Jalen Hurts. I think if it gets into a situation where he's got to throw the football, I think they're going to eat. I got 27-20 Eagles. I think they just control the football game.
I like it. Penik, what did you find your slip? Or
I don't like the odds. It's minus 115.
That's not bad.
I don't like the odds. I want to put $20 on it.
We'll put it in our parlay. Minus 115 is a good thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put over 16.5.
Longest reception.
I'm putting $20 on this, and then I'm gonna parlay.
I don't even know if that's allowed to be parlayed, but that's okay.
It's allowed. It's allowed. You want to know why? Because I said so.
Okay.
Player to record at 20.
He's been a little feisty.
Oh.
He's been very feisty. Today.
Oh.
Penik, it's not giving me that option?
Sorry. Unfortunately, your picks cannot be parlayed.
Yeah, you can't
Sorry,
parlay
I can't
that.
hear you. I'm watching Cornell Puck over here in the corner.
What is the chat saying? Go under total, Bark rushing yards.
Okay, what if I put $40 plus 120?
As an Eagles fan, I think you should stop talking Dalton. I can't jinx it. Come on. Have confidence in the Eagles rushing
Bob's
game.
pool service? I have no clue.
Don't feed the trolls.
Who's Bob's pool service? Wow.
That's a great question.
Get out of here. Dalton Philly, I would like to wish you a happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I turned 42 on the 14th. That's not true. I turned a different age.
All right, I'm putting...
Get up there. What's your bet, Penik?
Okay, hold on. Should I...
One of the coolest things I learned
Tucker
about
Kraft?
you when I first worked here was that you were in an episode of Seinfeld. That was.
Who
I
was
couldn't.
in
I
that
couldn't.
Seinfeld?
You.
You're not doing this, are you? You're gonna gaslight me? Gaslight a gaslighter?
What are you talking about?
No, we're not doing this. Don't listen to Shelfy. I was not in an episode of Seinfeld. Penik, what's your leg? I gotta get this in. We have.
I'm thinking about putting $40 on Tucker Kraft to record a 20-plus yard reception, and then Jaden Reed recording a 30-yard reception.
Okay.
You're too heavy. You're biased. See, Chat said that I'm the super fan, and Chat's already calling me biased. You're the biased one here.
Here's what I did for Penik's leg. Since he can't give
Eagles?
anything. Tucker Kraft 3.5 plus over 3.5 receptions.
3.5.
Is AJ Brown
lunch?
AJ Brown or Devontae Smith?
Pro.
Are they going to get a 30-yard reception?
One of the two.
Yes.
You are enamored with the longest reception.
Yes, I'm enamored by this.
For Tucker Kraft.
Well, no. For Tucker Kraft, he's getting over 20.
All right, chat.
I'll say this: when Smitty scores, they're usually like 25,
All right,
30
then,
yarders.
then that's plus 225. Here we go.
AJ Brown hasn't broken off a long one in a while. His knee's been a little bit banged up. We don't run enough slants, in my opinion.
Okay.
But
all right, my two bets are Devontae Smith is going to have a catch over 30 yards today, and Tucker Kraft is going to have a catch over 20. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. That's he's not playing the playoffs.
Here we go.
So I'm doing $10. The chat. Oh, and they said happy early birthday. Thank you. That's awesome. The beard. You're liking the beard. It might go. I think it's got to go.
It might go.
I don't know. We're getting ready to kickoff time, Shelf.
Oh,
you have something to tell us?
That means that we have got to say hello and give a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, Corona. You know what I always try to be?
Can I guess? A fan that never loses.
A fan that never loses. And my football team doesn't win every week. They're going to win.
Hopefully they win this
They're
week.
going to win this week.
My football team doesn't win every week.
They actually lose most
your
weeks.
team loses most weeks. So for you, you can still find ways to win even in those weeks where your team loses. Right. I'm still loving the game. You can still love the game. And the best beer to pair with the awesome moments is Corona. Corona is all about finding the maximum amount of joy within every moment of the game, win or lose, home or road. You look like you're getting comfy.
Or a great tailgate in the parking lot.
He knows all about it. So cheers to everyone who loves the game beyond the scoreboard. Corona, for the fans that never lose. Get yours at ordercorona.com.
Emily, Maddie, thank you for the birthday wishes, too. Want to put that out there.
Go Birds!
Drinking 19 Coronas today as a homage to 2020 responsibly.
Finally, I submitted my bet. Please load.
I'm not a hater.
Checking location. Oh, no. Come on.
Is this real?
We're in. $10 to win $59.50.
Week 1?
Yeah.
So isn't that funny? The next two games today, we have obviously Birds Packers streaming now. Mm-hmm. We have Commanders Bucks. Both of those games, they faced off against each other week 1.
Oh, good call.
Because, right, Packers Eagles, Brazil, that Friday night game.
Brazil.
But that game, Saquon Barkley
very good game.
had a bad game. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then
Am I crazy? The fourth quarter just went ballistic.
he went on to almost break the rushing record.
I was watching in the first game of the season.
First game of the season, it's like Saquon, like, so he was slipping, he like dropped passes.
Maybe.
Like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then he went on to 2005 rushing yards.
Maybe all he needed to do was just have one little trip to Brazil, and that just kept him healthy for the
Okay, so
entire season.
so again, $20 to win 65 for Devontae Smith for a 30-plus yard reception. Now, this is not parlayed, because you cannot parlay this. And then I have Tucker Kraft plus 120 to have a 20-plus yard reception.
Okay, I don't like that one.
Why don't you like that one, Shelf?
Tucker Kraft is a yak king.
What is he?
He's like a top 3 yak player in the NFL this
He
year.
was a part of my tight end trio in a championship team this year. Shout out 4 Verticals.
Oh, 4 Verticals, yeah, good for you.
First of all, I would like to invite everybody to please like this stream, because I want more people to come and watch this. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Like, subscribe.
Share, comment.
Do the YouTube thing. Share this with a friend. I love you. Thank you so much. We're going to have a lot of fun this postseason, streaming some games. We'll be live tomorrow, too. It'll be a Zoe Demalia Jack Oliver vehicle.
Okay.
Jolly Olive, some people call him. That's a big flag.
You just doxed him, didn't you?
That's a big flag.
I think you might have.
Good for you. Before even the game started.
Yeah. So we'll be live
Isn't it
tomorrow
like
night
his
as well.
Twitter handle or something?
Very well.
Chargers fan here. How we all doing? We're
Sorry.
doing better than you. That was
Whoa! Wait, timeout. You can't say that like that.
That was bad
mean.
yesterday. That was bad.
Herbert throwing 4 picks, and again, not all of them were his
I will
fault,
say
but 4 picks.
I do have like way more thoughts on that Chargers Texans game than I do like the Ravens Steelers, because what that was yesterday was okay. The Texans are actually a talented team. Like the Texans, where the Texans are, I feel like as a roster is 1 or 2 years. Even though the Texans do have a lot of work as a roster, like they need to fix that offensive line. You can even argue even like receiving depth, and you're seeing that. I know they love Dalton Schultz. I've maybe looked to upgrade tight end. I love the sacks.
I think I think they're well coached.
I almost wanted to be quiet.
Yeah.
They are very well coached, but also you saw what you see in the postseason, which is also why I'm really excited for the Eagles to see if any of those pass rushers step up to the plate. Pass rush wins in the postseason. I mean, usually during the regular season, it's like limit the explosive play, let a team make a mistake. What you have to do in the postseason, because these offenses are so damn good that they can put together 10, 11, 12 play drives without making a mistake, is you have to get a sack. And a sack is going to end a drive in the postseason. So that's why I'm excited to see, like, can Jalen Carter finish and get the sacks? We know he can get the pressure. We know that he dominates, but can you finish and get the sacks that alter and dramatically change the game? And the Texans, it's like, oh, shit, well, they have the players on defense. There's a reason why you go out and get Danico Autry. There's a reason why you sign Danielle Hunter. There's a reason why you get Williams from the Seahawks, right? Because they can fucking change a game. And it's like, oh, well, we actually saw that in the postseason.
The thing we saw.
Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat. That's going to be the guy today,
He's
right?
the guy today.
Has been consistent for Philly for the last couple of years.
Oh, he ate in that Packers game week 1.
One thing I do want to say for the Chargers, Penik, I think you saw the script on how to beat them. They just sent a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And even when they didn't send pressure, their 4-man rushes were getting home.
Well, they ran stunts. I have a whole. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it yet, but I have a short ready.
Sure.
It's going to be longer than a minute because it just has to be. Mm-hmm. But I have everything like color coded, and I don't know if people are going to be able to see this.
Screen is pretty clean actually, so I think it could be seen.
No, my screen is very dirty.
I was trying to be nice.
I have like everything color coded, whereas like red is like we just left Will Anderson unblocked, or Will Anderson against the tight end. Yellow is running stunts. Purple is Danielle Hunter, and blue is Danico Autry. Like I have everything like labeled as like this is how everything happened.
Why did the Colts let go of Danico Autry? That sucked.
Oh, even before he was a Colt before he was a Titan.
He was a Colt, Titan, and then Texan. He's been making
the Colts are like known for bringing back their own guy, and he's like big and long and fast.
He got a big deal from Tennessee.
That's Chris Ballard.
Sneeze.
Bless you.
That's true.
I turned off my mic for that. I hope they didn't hear that much at home. That was nasty. Shelfy, kickoff is about to happen. I think we're a commercial break away. Any jitters now? No jitters now?
No jitters.
You're okay. Super chat.
I was going to shit myself.
No jitters.
Before the Vikings-Giants game.
We got a super chat, Shelfy, just for you.
Rusty! That's my guy right
that
there.
out loud.
That's a
That's very
Shelfy OG. I'm just here to tell Shelfy that he's beautiful. It's the beard oil.
The beard.
It's the beard oil in particular. We got the Kelly Green Immaculate Grid. I'm ready, man. I'm really not nervous at all.
Look at us. 3 bearded gentlemen who love football. I can say that because I got the beard now. He did not want me to say that.
I'll be nervous if we're down in the third
We
quarter.
have 120 people watching. I would like 50 likes. That's my ask right now.
Okay.
Very quickly. Okay, done.
The goals will go up as the stream continues.
Yes.
If we get to, you want 50 likes.
Well, I mean, you know, we'll keep going up.
Yeah. If we get to 500 viewers at some point in the chat, I will be dumping something on your head today.
You'll be dumping?
What?
Yes, like a celebration.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't like that. It would probably be water. Can you imagine if I did like soda?
Something that doesn't have calories in it.
Yeah, something that
Please.
won't be sticky. Unless the viewers want that. No, can't.
Did we all do the grid today? Maybe we should do a grid
Halftime
during a
grid.
commercial break or something like that.
Commercial
Okay.
grid?
We'll talk to the
Commercial
I
grid?
would love
Commercial
that.
grid. All right, Progressive and State Farm. Who's a famous actor in that grid?
What?
Didn't you say commercial grid? We're doing commercial grids based
Jake.
on commercial. Right.
From State Farm.
How about the Capital One Bank guy? He's been making the rounds.
When you said commercial, oh, I'm a freaking dumbass.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Pat.
I thought you were talking about like, you know how like there are grids like in like movies and TV shows like actors.
I was talking about an immaculate grid.
Immaculate grid.
Yeah, but I was so confused. Like commercial grid, right?
Commercial immaculate grid.
Yeah, that took me way too long. I don't know why I did that.
Unbelievable.
I told you I couldn't speak. I can't think.
The year of Dalt is over, that's for sure. Oh! We lost our lives!
We're good.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a sign. It's a bad sign.
Oh.
That's
It's
not
a bad
true.
sign.
It's just like when that guy
Immediately
fell
bet
down.
fumble Eagles.
And who was the player that fell down before the Penn State game? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the guy who's running out of the tunnel? I don't know
Yeah,
who
for
it is.
Boise State.
Oh,
Flat on his face mask. That was when the game was over.
never a good sign.
Tom in your side.
We don't talk
I
about Penn
discovered
State out
JM
here.
through Dalton and Jake live streaming the Snakes playoff run. Should
Wow.
be fun tonight.
Appreciate that.
I
Go
remember.
Snakes.
I remember live streaming the Phillies Snakes.
That was fun
It was
for you.
great while I was here,
For you, that was
and
fun.
then it went really fast right
Game-
after I left.
Game 2. That was a great one for you.
The
Awesome.
legs just flew out from under that.
I think we should
It's
bet
a sign.
Eagles turnover first drive because of that.
What is it a sign of?
It's a sign.
Can this game start?
It is taking a while.
It's 4:40. There we go. Asking you shall receive.
Who's getting the ball first?
The Birds are kicking.
I love the Packers getting the ball first
Yeah,
Of course you do.
for the Packers.
I will admit I actually do like that for the Packers too.
Of course he does.
Because if you get a 7-0 lead, put some pressure on.
Can I tell you who the X factor is in today's game?
If you say
I'm
Dontavian
sure
Wicks,
it's gonna be
I
a
will
Packer.
smack you.
No, it's Vic Fangio. If he can, like, let's put together a playoff game plan that could stop that could not stop these Birds. That could stop the Packers, keep them not explosive, keep everything kind of short and methodical. He's the X factor today. Big hit.
I'm going.
Oh! Ball's out!
Ball!
Birds look excited. Do we get a kick?
I would be excited just off the hit, though. I don't know if they have the ball.
Look at how small Nolan's.
The referee's Brad Allen, for those who want to know.
Thank you, Dalton.
Dude, talk about getting smoked right off
Hey.
the kickoff.
Oh, I love the dog pile where people.
Eagles look
takes 2 minutes.
excited.
Takes 2
What a start!
Now, Penik, what were you saying about being excited about the Packers having the ball first? Is that Keyshawn Nixon?
Bite the ball! Out. Bite the ball! That's how you do it!
That ball's out.
Square up! I think a Packer fell on it, and then whoever
And then
that...
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. stole it from him.
Bang!
Yeah,
My
who steals it?
goodness.
Yeah.
Trotter.
I loved him in the draft.
Now,
He had 11
Are
tackles
they gonna-
in week
so-
18, too.
Bobby loved him in the draft, too.
I'm
We
really
both did.
curious because they could really add possession of the ball.
Yeah, it depends on if
let's-
you get an angle of it.
But I think
No,
the
Trotter
ball's
took
loose.
it. Trotter took
Yeah.
it. See the broadcast.
And then Burks with the hit. Bada
So
bing,
smart.
bada boom. Fantastic.
Jeff.
Is that
Whoa!
Orlin Burks? I mean, Shelfy.
What?
a start.
Shelf need an NFL and UFC parlay for this next week. Oh man. Ooh.
Fantastic start.
I'm gonna have to look at the card later. Maybe that'll be a halftime thing. Eagles are about to score right out of
Looks
the
like
gate
we're
here.
good. Brad Allen looks like he's going to talk to somebody.
Oh my goodness, what a start! Electric Factory.
Scott Novak's on that side. Interesting. What I was gonna say as the kickoff was happening, my prediction was gonna be 30-21 Birds.
I like
Go
that.
Eagles, go for you.
Well, I think the over/under was 45.5.
So I would have had the over.
Oh.
Orlin Burks, is that who hits him?
We haven't We haven't had like I mean every playoff game's been like a blowout so far, but we haven't had like a defensive game. Like every 28. Who scored like 28?
Texans Chargers was defensive until the second half.
Yeah.
It was what?
I'm waiting for a
They
lower
might have
scoring
an
game.
angle on this if that's what's going on here.
What are we doing? I balled out.
Well, I think they're
No, but
looking
I'm
to see
saying
if
they
Nixon
might see
recovers the
if,
ball.
yeah, I think they might look and see if he got it. And he might.
Is there a clear recovery by Keyshawn Nixon?
I mean, Eagles come up with it.
Right, Penik, but I'm saying if he has the ball, and they say he has the ball, and then it's ripped out, they could say he had possession of the ball.
So that's where I disagree.
You can disagree, but I'm telling you what they're looking
Hey,
at.
it's Eagles ball.
Has to be Eagles ball.
Jeremiah Trotter
I agree.
comes up with the ball.
I would love to see you on the sidelines, just like if a ref was explaining something to you as a rule.
I disagree.
You just wouldn't care. You wouldn't care what the rule is. Here we go.
Yeah, you can't.
First down
you
Eagles.
can't.
Let's go Birds.
Stands not confirmed.
Yeah.
I agree.
I always love making that differentiation.
Look at Bond. I ain't even got to go out there, Pop. Okay, Baldy Bond.
Most forced fumbles in the NFL, the Eagles defense, and that was their special team. So how about that?
Wow.
Look at Trot. I mean, he was always making a play.
Yeah.
He was always going to make a play.
Let me just say, I kind of like my Jalen Hurts right now,
Now it's going to be Barkley.
right away.
Devontae Smith, first play of the game.
Right,
Saquon Barkley, 17-yard run, down to the 1. Jalen Hurts, push touchdown. Everybody's happy, except Penik.
Okay, here we go.
Smitty in motion. Barkley. Oh, Barkley's got it. Oh, Barkley.
Dalton, was that might have been 17 yards. Dalton,
Nah, it's close to
that might have
17.
been 17.
I think it's a little less
He's
than 17.
nasty.
And I said down to the 1 for some reason. All of a sudden,
you
down
said
to the
17 yards.
1. Yeah.
Imagine that guy just walks out of your building. That's crazy.
All right, can I say something about Saquon?
Here we go.
Well,
And if
first
he
of
gets Xavier McKinney makes the
all,
Talking Giants.
wow.
Hey, giant contributions from 2 former Giants.
Hey,
How about
if
that?
you were to tell me in the year 2023 that Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney would be playing a playoff game together next year, I would take it.
And guess what?
And guess what? They are. But I'll save my thought on Saquon.
Okay, I don't love that.
Okay.
Good gang up here.
My
Second and 9.
thought on Saquon
He
is,
saved that for a long time.
My thought on Saquon is he was not this fast, explosive, and
He told me he was slow when I first started working here. I giggled.
he was not. He has found something.
I think he saved a little last year is all.
He just couldn't stay on the field, or did he get this? Like, I think there were some health problems.
Even in 2022, he wasn't this good.
Was he worried about the MetLife turf?
He
Yeah.
looks
Devontae
different.
Smith. Nope.
Step up and run.
Nope.
Jesus,
Look at that
Look
pocket.
at this line.
Look at that pocket.
Unbelievable.
All day long.
Is that
Dodson?
Dodson!
John Dodson!
Jahan Dotson had the breakout.
Dude, it's the
Breakout
NFC. It's the NFC East, guys.
He ended the year hot. Oh, I got a 2-touchdown Jalen Hurts bet in.
That's
Look at
one.
this. Look at
There's
this
one.
line.
Ding.
Look at this line.
Uno Mas.
You talk about pass rush winning you games, right?
A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
Look at this. Look at this pocket.
Look at that pocket.
That's not even fair.
A 4-man rush. No one gets home. The only thing I'll say that Green Bay does a good job, they do a very good job of containing the outside, making sure Hurts doesn't run. But that said, there's too much time. We got to get home. Not one player gets home.
Good luck. I told you, motivated Eagles offensive line today. Somehow the best offensive line in football is playing with a chip on their shoulder.
Stoutland-
Who let that happen?
Stoutland University.
Who's Stoutland using underdog now? Who
Oh, did we
let
get
that
a
happen?
did we get a super chat?
He got smoked.
Is that a new super
No,
chat?
yeah, Aiden, I already shouted that
Word,
one out. I
okay.
told Aiden I'd get him some UFC picks at halftime. I
Bang,
haven't looked
bang.
at next week's card yet.
Love that. All right, Shelf, hot start.
Here we go, hot start.
I mean, we're not even 90 seconds into the game. That's
Money
a lie. We're
lines
more
up.
than 90 seconds into the game.
Money lines up. Jalen's got 1 out of 2. Barkley ripped off, what was that, a 16, 17
Let me see how long that was, because I jokingly said he's going to run
Because that
for
was
17.
a crazy prediction.
We need 90.
If it's 16, I'm going to be very upset.
Dalton said, yeah, Saquon's going to start off the game with a 17-yard run.
Guys.
He had like a 17-yard run.
Guys,
It was 16.
16 yards.
Oh, that stings a little. I need Cornell to get on the board down here.
That's a darn shame.
Insane, man. What are we
Crazy
doing?
what we're watching.
While we're at commercial, I'm going to pull a Jake Storiale here. We got to ask the guys and gals in the chat.
Where are we from?
Where are we watching from? Are we watching from Philly? Are we watching from Wisconsin? Are we watching from my house, family? What? Are we watching?
Are you in Rio, Brazil right now watching the rematch?
Are you in MetLife Stadium watching your two favorite former Giants play off against each other? Oh my gosh, you're right.
I want to put my feet up.
I could just see Penik with a pack of those like candy cigarettes. The little candy sticks that look like cigarettes.
My sister loves those.
Am I better
to smoke them?
Am I better for my car accident? Yes, I am better for my car accident. Thank you.
Great point.
I may have never had a car accident, but
Bobby Skinner, unbelievable.
I've been in a car accident.
I have too.
It's been a while.
Not fun.
I don't want to.
Detroit, go Pack, go. Toronto, Skull. Watching from Ireland, that's awesome, CJ. Arizona, Cardinals let you down. I'm sorry. Is Kyler going to be out of there? San Antonio,
Kyler Murray, future Giants quarterback.
Cali, I hope the people in California, you guys are okay from the wildfires because that's super scary. Oregon, cool.
Say that again?
Oregon?
Oregon?
Yeah.
Pensacola, Florida. I will be flying to Pensacola in a couple weeks for the Senior Bowl.
That's
and
nice.
Then driving to Mobile, Alabama.
Delaware. Can't stream, so you're my play-by-play. Okay, BCom. I got you. The birds are up.
Thank you. Shout out, fam.
Did you get injured in floorball?
No, I didn't get injured.
Near Toronto.
I just missed the episode. Bobby lied.
In shocking news, is Trev okay? I talked to him on Friday, and he was okay then. So knock on wood, everything's still good with him and his fam. We love Plouffe. Shout out Trev.
Very Gooster, Jersey City. I love Jersey City. Congestion pricing for the win for people that travel in the state of New Jersey.
Funny thing about Jersey City, Justin Penik said that's his second favorite city behind any other city in New York. Because he's a big New York guy.
I love Jersey City.
I don't know.
I survived the sleepover at Dan Rourke's, and now I know all about Hoboken.
Yeah. How many couches does Dan Rourke have?
4.
Nice.
4?
4.
Oh, he got 3 extra ones. That's what it was. Oh, fumble it again. Or crib it. Either of those options are funny.
Dan has a couch in his kitchen.
Nice.
Love that. Ooh, Kenny Gainwell with the tackle. We got a hold on the backside here. Here comes Mr. Brad Allen.
Sean Sullivan with a $2 super chat. Sam Beal.
That's
thoughts?
a Penik one.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah. Sam Beal.
Western Michigan, right?
Yeah. Funny story about Sam Beal.
No, dang.
Tim from Florida called Big Blue Kickoff Live a couple years ago and just said Sam Beal thoughts and then hung up the phone.
Western Michigan.
Oh no, just Packers. Dalton, Packers special teams. You're the special teams coach. You're losing your mind right now, Dalton.
Well, to start us off, it's fumble and then a hold.
Holding call.
Right? So, if I'm
kidding.
Philly, we're kicking it inbounds. We're making sure they're going to try and return it. If I'm Green Bay, don't fucking try at this point. This is just absurd. 2 for 2 and horrendous return attempts here.
All right, so what are we doing first player? Like, momentum's obviously on the Eagles' side. Are we running it and trying to get our 4 yards, or are we taking a shot? Let's see what the personnel
I don't think I take a
is.
shot first play. This looks like a run. We're going to motion him over. Yep, there we go.
It's a tight 11. The Bond's
Run to the left behind.
Right.
Bond's going to come up. We're going to check at it.
B-gap. Nope, we're checking. They checked the play here.
Yeah, they checked it.
Ball's
play action.
not going.
Jacobs. If you want.
Oh, boys. Oh, C.J. Gardner-Johnson drops a pick over the middle.
We got to get that ball to Josh.
Square in the hands, and I love that. There's nothing else there. That's your first play? That's your first play that you drew up?
Can I say, Shelfy, tell me if I'm wrong here. If C.J. Gardner-Johnson makes a play, that defense is going ballistic.
He's the energy guy. He's big time. He's the energy guy.
The link would explode.
I don't know if he's the caliber of player that Malcolm Jenkins was, but he definitely gets the defense going when he makes his plays in that same way.
He's a guy. No, here's a guy. He's someone that you love playing for your team and hate when he's not on your team.
Yeah, I agree.
Jacobs, good rap.
All that he did when we were at the joint practice and with the Lions a couple years ago is just
chirp.
Never shut
up. That's why C.J. Gardner-Johnson's a perfect Eagle. Chirp.
Yeah.
Bad bird joke.
I think I talked to you about this coming into the game. This is it right here. I think the Eagles are going to force a lot of 3rd and long in this football game. Packers love running the ball, pound the rock. Jordan Love kind of stats kind of get hurt a little bit by how much they run the football.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles are going to bottle them up. They have
Well,
to convert these 3rd and 6, 7 and 8s.
This is where Philly wants to be. 3rd and 8, make Jordan Love make a play. He's got that banged up elbow
Jalen
here.
Carter, double teamed.
And they're chipping Josh Sweat.
So you got Williams. Right?
Extends the play with his legs. Deep shot.
Nope.
No one's there.
The first drive went exactly how I thought this football game was going to go. Could not have gone any better.
He's been a hell of a signing. Where did you get him from? The Williams cat?
Which one?
The D tackle.
Oh,
Milton Williams?
Yeah, Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Drafted.
Milton Williams, a beast.
Now, Shelfy,
Where'd you get him from?
Couldn't tell you where he went to
La
college.
Tech.
Is it La Tech?
So I believe Milton Williams, and if there's any Birds fans in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong.
I'm not
I
an
believe
expert on colleges.
Milton Williams,
Oh, he's been an Eagle since 2021.
was he a La Tech guy? Where's he from?
Yeah, you're a freak.
Is he a La Tech guy here? No, you
So
are.
when Milton Williams,
But even when he first came on the Eagles and he was rotating in for Fletcher Cox, he was
He had 2
he was
sacks
good.
his rookie year, and then just 4 his second year,
do you
last year was nothing, and then he's had 5 this year.
guys remember Milton when the Eagles when they panned to the front office and there was like a aggressive interaction with the front office, like someone didn't want to shake I think Howie or someone's hand because they're upset with the pick. You guys know what I'm talking about? I thought that happened during the Milton Williams pick. It was some weird altercation, and maybe I'm crazy. Maybe
Oh
I'm
wait, was it a clip where one of the coaches clearly didn't like the
Yes,
pick?
yes.
I know I'm not sure what
I'm
pick it
pretty
was, but
sure-
I know what clip you're talking about.
Yes, it was like the front office. They're
It'd be
shaking
funny if it
hands,
was the
and
Milton Williams
I'm pretty sure that was Milton Williams. That pick, and I could be wrong. If someone else knows that too, that'd be
I
crazy.
hope it was the Jalen Rager pick, and somebody
That
knew.
would've been so
Someone had to have known.
Well, that's so funny. The opposite end of it, the Vikings clip when they got Justin Jefferson, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Philly just took Jalen Rager. That's awesome." Sorry, but that's what it said. That's what they said.
What do we got winning the college?
There was a
college
small
football
period of
playoff,
time where Howie lost me because of that. That and the J.J. Arcega-Whiteside picks.
Trade for vets, but then the drafts have been a little brutal at that stretch.
I will say, though, I think that whole double miss at wide receiver almost fixed Howie Roseman. Because ever since then, he makes the obvious pick. He's just been more aggressive about it. He went out and got his guy with A.J. Brown, just took the Heisman winner in Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Hasn't tried to be the cute and smart guy in the room ever since those picks.
Well, I mean,
Here
what
we
the
are.
Eagles do now is they just anybody that like draft Twitter loves that's like a really good athlete, they just take.
Please.
Keely
Good.
Ringo.
Good.
I mean, anybody from Georgia.
I mean, I watched Justin Jefferson have one of the best national championships of all time, and they turned around and tried to tell me Jalen Rager was the guy. I mean, anyone with a brain knew that was a bad pick, and he did it anyway.
They took Johnny Wilson, which draft Twitter really liked, but anybody that attended the Senior Bowl would tell you that he would have been bad.
FSU kid.
I think, yeah, they tried to like convert him in the tight end a little bit at camp
He's
too,
massive.
and he's huge,
He's
but
so
it's
slow.
yeah,
He's
they picked
even
him
slow
as
as
a
a tight end.
that was a project pick.
Yeah.
There was another guy. Was it Tyree Jackson, who was a former quarterback that converted into tight end? That might have been with the Birds at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Like he's from the University of
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I think he was a former Giant too.
Yeah.
Jackson at one point.
I love when guys are slow and big. Like, all right, let's try him at tight end. Let's see what happens. You never know.
I know a guard.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Sorry.
That guy brought his mom to camp though. Like she was
Arcega-Whiteside?
on the sidelines. with
Really?
him. Like you've never seen the picture of her holding the umbrella for him?
No.
He was like between reps getting a drink and she was holding an umbrella for him in the rain. I'm like, that is not a good sign, dude. Like, it's not. You're not gonna see AJ Brown's family member out there like helping him out on the side. Like,
Yeah.
you need anything, honey? Like, you need anything? Come on,
I'm
man.
not that person to say this, but like, it sounds soft.
It's
It
like,
looks
come on,
soft,
T, what are we
sounds
doing?
soft.
Oh, that's a stat.
Which one? Where are we at?
The opening like 14 games they had 0 opening draft touchdowns, and like the last 4 games they've had 3.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Well, they're a second.
They were like
quarter
the
team.
anti-Commanders to start the first,
Yes.
the first 2 months of the season. Bark.
3.5.
I'll take 4
3.5.
per carry.
I think the funny person who could score today, like, could we imagine like Grant Calcaterra scores a touchdown today? It'd be funny. We already see Jahan Dotson score one.
Will Shipley.
Will Shipley.
His first NFL touchdown was called back. He doesn't have one.
Oh, was that last week?
I have no idea. Unless he scored last week and I didn't see it or remember it. But yeah, his first one called back.
Got
Look
it.
at those hands.
Fell down.
Sticks.
Smitty and Brown are just so good, man.
Get up.
Second and 7. A.J. Brown with like a 9-10 yard catch right there for those at home.
Avoid third down.
I mean, both knees are on the ground.
Yeah,
That's
fell down.
insane.
That's a catch.
And that DB got his hand in there too.
Good tackle. Quay Walker.
That was actually well defended. What a catch.
Dalton, can you gritty?
Can I agree with what?
Boy.
Can
I
you
tried
gritty?
to gritty
Can
in the
I
warehouse
gritty?
the other day. Did not go over good.
I can't gritty. I wish I could gritty. I can't dance at all.
I
How do you
unfortunately have the corny dad syndrome with a lot of things, sadly. It just naturally happened. Dancing's one of them. I got to limit the dancing.
Well, we haven't. Listen, I think if you guys get up 3 scores, you got to dance for the viewers.
No.
Why? Chat, tell Shelfy he has to dance if the Eagles are up 21 or more.
Oh, Jalen looked like he wanted to chuck one there. There's Calcaterra. Nice catch. 5 yards, 4 yards?
Big on second and long.
Gonna say, let's make it 3rd and 4 because this is a situation we see this with the Lions a lot. 3rd and 4 to 6. They'll run on this area of the field and then decide to go for it and make it a 4th and 2.
Well, let me tell you
4th
something
and
about
1.
the Eagles is they will go for it here even if they throw it on 3rd down.
And they don't get anything.
It's like,
And if it's 4th and 5.
Every time they do this, dude, it drives me nuts. If you
Oh,
were going to
but
go
you're
for it
at
on
the
4th,
field.
why didn't we run the ball on 3rd down?
They're
I'm
gonna-
completely with you.
This is something.
There's no running back in the backfield.
Wait, empty formation. This could be. Wait,
Here comes
this could be a
Barkley.
draw. This could be QB power, QB draw. Nope,
Bark.
screen. Okay.
Arr, arr.
And that's a good play by them.
Great tackle.
It does make the decision now. 4th and 5, 4th and a
you're
long
going.
5. Are we still
going.
going
I
here?
personally punt
Chin-
here,
is
up
that-
7.
Uh,
Pin him.
Jonathan Bullard. No, I'm sorry. It's not Jonathan Bullard. Which Bullard is that?
Is that the Georgia kid?
That was
No.
a great play.
Because Jonathan Bullard is a defensive lineman now. Good play, though.
Never know what Saquon's going to do if he breaks that first tackle. That's
I'm
huge.
going for it.
Of course you are.
They're punting.
Up 7. Brandon Mann's been. I
Let's
don't know. I
count.
don't know where he ranks in the league amongst punters, but I
Sure.
know he almost single-handedly won the Ravens game for the Eagles. He was pinning. He had like 4 or 5 punts inside the 10-yard line.
If
He's
you
been really good for the Eagles.
Do
this
one
year.
right here. Get some pressure on Jay Love. He loved that. Pun intended.
Pun intended.
Punt
I
intended.
can't stand you.
Let's see.
And almost.
Come on, Ringo.
Hey, friend of the channel,
Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown, twin brother of breakout
Chase.
fantasy football star Chase Brown.
Athletes, both. I think we're track guys
Are they
at
twins?
Illinois. Yeah.
They are twins.
Senior Bowl attendees.
No, they're brothers. I always get. They. I don't see. To me personally, they don't look alike, so I always forget if they're twins or not.
Me and my twin sister don't look alike, but we're still twins.
Oh, dude, Cornell, you're a twin?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
I knew that Dalton had a sister, didn't know that it was a twin.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Or
think
is this like a Ryan Cohen situation, and in 40 seconds you're going to tell me you're lying?
Ryan does not do that. Ryan tells crazy stories that are true.
No, he tells.
I am the gaslighter alongside Bobby
Ryan
Skinner.
does 2 different things. He tells
Okay.
you crazy stories that turn out to be true, and then he also tells you crazy stories where he immediately says, "Oh, that didn't happen. I'm lying."
He's so funny.
Which
I
is why
think-
when he tells me crazy stories with proof, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're lying.
No,
and then
see,
there's pictures.
You know what's funny? I don't get the fake stories. I get the true ones. I get all like he doesn't like lie. I will say, I doubt he's watching the anti-football, strictly baseball.
Ryan Cohen was commenting earlier.
Ryan Cohen's in the chat. That's awesome.
Earlier he was.
That's awesome.
Might be on
Appreciate that.
socials.
We should quiz him on the football games this weekend.
Oh, he loved that LA got their ass kicked.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because they left San Diego.
Yeah. Super chat. I think this is for you, Penik.
I am dead inside watching Saquon and McKinney. Okay. McKinney hurts.
I don't blame you, man.
McKinney hurts. But listen, Saquon Barkley was not going to have 2,005 rushing yards on the New York Giants this year. Saquon Barkley would probably never have 2,005 rushing yards on the New York Football Giants.
No shot.
So, I mean,
You don't have Jeff Dalton.
you know, would have rather him go to the Houston Texans, but also it doesn't. I never was infatuated with Saquon like other people were. Granted, you're a young kid watching him in 2018, 2019, freaking awesome, man. And I'm sure if I didn't have this dumb analytics like running back thing, I would have enjoyed 2018 and 2019 more. But the Giants just had way too many issues to take a running back second overall. So if they didn't have those issues, and they took a running back, and they were like in the position of like a Detroit Lions
Or an Eagles.
or a Philadelphia Eagles, if they were in that position, then I would love it so much.
And it's in
But-
hindsight too with that draft, the 2018 draft.
Just
Josh
like- Allen,
Allen, Lamar Jackson, how you doing?
Yeah.
Also being
How you
picked
doing?
later.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
that
they could have
draft.
traded back and gotten Quentin Nelson, who's a Hall of Famer too, which
you.
would have really improved their offensive line. So there's
agree.
literally they did they had so many options and they made the wrong choice. Even though in retrospect, I mean, Barkley gave you 6 good years and blah blah blah.
No
blah.
positional value. Take the best player, sure.
Yeah, whatever. I'm done talking about it. McKinney hurts though.
Guys, you're not gonna pop off these 10, 15-yard runs like you do against everyone else.
They're doing a good job fitting, especially in the A gaps right now.
You're gonna have to
Philly.
sling that ball on first down sometimes. You're gonna have to keep them honest.
And we saw that first drive, right? Like that was a shot play, not a shot play, but a play action pass over the middle and nothing.
Jordan Davis looks pretty good.
I hope he's good. If he can become like an okay pass rusher, because let him fill in the run game. That's something he's really good at, with his size.
I was talking about like he's not looking fat.
Oh, he's slimming. Fair.
Penik, what's happening in the game tomorrow? Missed you on football today. I don't know.
Nolan did that to him.
Is that Jenkins?
Oh yeah, it looks.
That's huge.
It looks like they both zigged at the same
Wow.
time, and it was just like head to shoulder contact. But Nolan came in like full steam. That's tough.
Let me make this point. If Jenkins is out for the game, this is a huge blow to Green Bay, and I think
You don't like seeing that early in the game.
And Jordan Love is going to be running for his life if he's going to be out for a long time.
That's tough. I'm
that's
going to be
a
honest with you. That's screaming collarbone or dislocated shoulder.
Yeah. Which sucks because
that sucks. It's too early for
he's
that.
probably their best offensive lineman, most versatile offensive lineman in football because he's played tackle guard and even a little bit of center, I believe, in his career, and he's done it all so well. So it sucks that he's out now.
2nd and 8. Just limit them to 3 yards here.
They're in another tight 11. Orbit motion.
Okay.
Did he drop it?
Is that Quinyon at the tackle?
Yep. It's crazy how good he's been. And another, like, Eagles drafting. That shit just falls to them. Just fell Quinyon Mitchell just fell right into their lap.
Seemed like he could have been a Colt.
Best defensive player in the draft, in my
I got
opinion.
nervous when he slid to us because we don't have a good track history with. I mean, at least you have to go all the way back to the Sheldon Brown, Lito Shepard.
You're talking about drafting corners early.
Not
all teams. NFL teams don't have good track records drafting corners early. I think it's a really risky thing to do. I would so much rather, as Jordan Love kills the play, I'm gonna wait for this 3rd down to finish my point. Love drops back, nice throw.
Wide open.
Tucker Craft. Not a 20-yard play.
That's
Close.
one catch.
It's one catch. Well, it doesn't. Well,
Helps.
it helps you.
Helps me.
But what was I saying?
Cornerbacks drafting them.
Cornerbacks. I would so much rather, 25%. I'm serious. 25% of my salary cap goes to paying veteran corners. I hate drafting cornerbacks. It's such a risky thing. You need to have the coaching that kind of forms them up. You have to make sure that they don't lose confidence as a rookie, since confidence is such a huge thing playing cornerback too. So I would rather just overpay these veterans because typically it works. There's a nice little first.
I also feel like there's something about having a good group of DBs versus just having one stud and then a bunch of guys you got to worry about. A lot of cornerbacks, you go back over the last 20 years, the best DBs in the league, the guy on the other side was pretty good too. The whole secondary has to work good as a unit.
Yeah.
Because then one guy's going to get picked on.
And that's something that our guy Vic Fangio, I love him for me. He's like the godfather of this too high safety modern day movement, and he's just really good at it.
Ooh, break that tackle.
Finish that play. Nice job, Nolan.
You can live with
Dean exploded into the backfield there.
finish.
He missed the tackle.
You can live with 3rd and 3 if you're Green Bay.
Yeah.
Nakobe Dean, low key, after coming back from the shoulder issues, very quietly had a good season. When he's 2nd on the team with tackles behind Zach Bond.
Yeah, I think Bond kind of turning into a Pro Bowl linebacker this year, I think took a lot of pressure off of him too. Like to see him finish more plays like that. But yeah, you see him exploding through, playing confidently.
Big 3rd and 3 here. If you're Green Bay, you need some. Come on, Philly, let's get home.
Senior Bowl commercial on NFL Network right now.
Cause pressure here. Let's get some havoc.
Nolan Smith. Got the ankles, Nolan Smith.
I mean, that's athletic and freaky.
Listen, when Brandon Graham got hurt, Nolan Smith said, I got you, big dog. He said, I got you, big dog. Look up the stats since that guy went down.
I am going to look
Probably
up the
2nd in
stats.
sacks.
Since that game, he's turned into a totally different player.
Inside rushes. This against Zach Tom, who's had a good year himself. Oh, he doesn't get a hand on him.
Wow. Oof.
Hello.
Was that Ghost Dalton?
What a move.
Yeah, dips that shoulder.
Just
That's an impressive.
don't need to use your
Freaky
hands when you
athlete.
can dip. He is so light. Like, you can't even convince me. He's listed as 238. You can't even. He doesn't look 238.
He doesn't look 238
Dude, and that's
now.
fine as long as you can get home. Like, as long as you're an athlete and can create some havoc in the pass game. Because you're not going to be as good against the run when you're that light. You're going to get bullied around sometimes. If you're used on third down, getting home to the quarterback, I don't care.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
and surprisingly with him, he's been solid in the run game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been solid in the run game too. I'm not like a deep expert on defensive line stats, but I've read good things on him ever since BG went down. Ever since BG went down.
3 sacks in the last 6 games, and he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 QB hits in the last 6 games. Has a forced fumble as well, so he's been pretty good. Nolan Smith.
Guys, our guy Jolly Olive in the chat. Not reading the first thing because I'm anti-beard, but he says drop a like on the stream, fellas, ladies.
Oh, Cornell's on the board.
Yeah, you happened earlier.
Eagles were too busy making things happen.
I've gotten this is the second time. I didn't read the first one out loud. Dalton looking like he's ready to drop some bars straight out of 8 Mile. Am I looking like the real Slim Shady? Or is that former Eagles running back, LaShawn McCoy?
Shelfy, who's your favorite Eagle from the 90s? I'm a 92 kid, so I don't have too many vivid memories from back then. So it's just a lot of Randall Cunningham highlights in my brain is all I really got.
Okay.
Early 2000s is when like my memory started to build. The whole like Donovan McNabb, Brian Dawkins era is where my
I love
early days
Project X?
Eagles love started, man. I loved Lito Shepherd. Big Javon Curse guy.
Oh my gosh, Javon Curse. That's a throwback.
I would have loved to watch Reggie White.
Yeah, he's
Reggie White
another
is
guy too.
Sack King,
I
basically.
But
One more thing in the
of a highlight
chat.
guy.
Want to shout out, it's early, but it says, from Ed, got to give John Boy credit for actually knowing how to mic people up for one of these live watch things. That's a big shout out to our guy, Jeff. Crushing it, per usual.
Jeff,
he's doing
gets here early,
whole
grinds
production.
everything out.
So you're getting some love in the chat, Jeff, rightfully so. So thank you for crushing it with all the audio.
Daytona 500 commercial, one of my favorite parts about postseason football. Got to see the 500 commercials. I'm so ready for NASCAR.
I'm not the biggest NASCAR guy, Penik. My dad is. I don't get why their biggest race is the first race of the year.
Because it's the way that it is.
It's dumb. Because then after the first race, I feel like there's like nothing. It's not as meaningful.
I disagree. It's the kickoff to the season.
But like, your Super Bowl is the first week. Why do the rest?
They're showing the time. How long did Jalen have to throw? 6.7 seconds.
6.7.
That play is
incredible.
He's too good of a passer to give him that much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some
Jurgens,
get some
Mekhi
W's.
Becton.
Get some W's in the
The
chat.
Mekhi Becton story is not discussed enough league wide. He's been good.
He's been put him in a guard. Jeff Stoutland is a wizard.
Yeah, look at that.
Him and Callahan.
Look at that.
I thought that play was broken. Oh, I thought that
Saquon,
play was
Shifty.
broken.
Wow.
He gets 20. I thought it was a broken play.
Unbelievable.
So look at this block by Mekhi Becton to start. Look at the extension that he's able to get, and then look at Jurgens leading the way.
Cam Jurgens. You draft Cam
Dickerson.
Jurgens a couple years ago while Kelsey's still there. And you're
What
like,
school did he go to?
is he a Nebraska Cornhusker?
He went to Nebraska. Both of the Eagles centers, Cam Jurgens and Nick Gates, went to Nebraska. Yet people had the gall to harass me.
You didn't get harassed at the Eagles game. That's just false propaganda by you.
Look at Jalen. And here comes
Wow.
the RPO.
And whoa, Smitty! That's an impressive. I can't wait to see the replay on this. You got both guys on the outside. I used to work with receivers at Cortland. Let me just say, we get some crap about not blocking. A.J. Brown and Smitty on the outside here. This is fantastic, right? You're going to see A.J. Brown first come down, and then Smitty makes a big block where Jalen can cut back in.
Oh, boy.
Gets an extra 10 yards there
Slim
without getting
Reaper.
hit.
You're all right, Gruden over there?
That was unreal.
You all right, Gruden?
It's a wide receiver coach right there.
Let me just say.
I'll tell you what, I do this shit for free.
Look at the receiver on the outside.
Why? Because I fucking love football.
Look at the receivers on the outside. Who? Sorry, I can't bark on stream.
Bark.
Speaking of bark,
Speaking of
bark.
bark.
Lee.
Oh! Good tackle. Good
It's
tackle.
like that's not like a good play, but it's like 5 yards.
But yeah, don't let the Eagles RPO get going. That's when they really start gashing you.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
People hate it, Nick Sirianni.
Yeah.
You go around Philadelphia, it's just I fucking hate that guy.
His personality is just a lot.
Do they win in spite of him?
Oh, hold on. Kenny Gainwell is on the field. I actually think he's a player's coach, and it's more media and fans that hate him.
I got one
Kenny?
thing to say about that.
Oh.
Screen in Dallas.
Get out there. All right.
Panic.
Now,
Funny,
I know a story about Dallas Goedert.
Funny story about Dallas Goedert. Sucker punched in South Dakota.
To me,
By a friend of yours.
what I heard when he was with Indy prior to
from
being
Florida.
hired as Phillies head coach, his personality is a lot. You'll either love him or hate him. So take that as you may for Nick Sirianni.
Some say he fits right in.
Yeah. And you know what? We heard the things about him and Jalen. They butted heads. But I honestly think butting heads isn't the worst thing. You're not going to always. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, to quote another Philadelphia kind of guy.
The only thing Nick's ever done that like really I was like, please shut up, was when we won in Kansas City and he was yelling at the fans on the way out.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, all right, hold on, let's take a deep breath.
If the players are doing it, that's a little bit different. I don't love it, but it's not the head coach. When your
Right.
head coach is doing it, the face of your team.
Yeah, and the way he gets on the sidelines and all that stuff, I'm fine with. But I thought the walking down the tunnel in KC, I was like, I feel like that one's like felt like a bad look when it happened.
Dude, when you're hyped up, do it to your players, right? Be excited with them. That's awesome. Don't do it to the fucking fans. What are you
I
doing?
kind of liked it when he did it to the Eagles fans, though. But that's a weird thing about Philadelphia, though. We almost would rather you say it to our face than like either not say it at all, or,
Right.
You know.
But I'd rather, if you're going to do it, right, do it to your fans. Get excited
Yeah.
with your people, right?
Yeah,
Don't do it to the Chiefs fans. That's
I was like,
so
yeah, like let
soft
me
and
not
pathetic.
like we just like we're playing good football right now. There's no reason to put a target on our backs. I like it. Prefer now they're showing the offensive line. I was going to say I like it better when we're kind of, not slept on, but don't give us a reason to feel like we have something to prove.
Not to spoil anything, we did just do a trivia video today before streaming, and there was a question pertaining about offensive line play, and I could not think of Cam Jurgens' name for the life of me.
Oh, is that Smitty again? It's the Smitty drive. 1 catch and a block.
Is that a 30-yard reception?
15. Looked like 12 actually. Looks like 12.
He needs the longest
It'll come.
reception.
There was a clip on JM Football that I jinxed something. Can I watch it?
Yeah.
I'll say like once every 5 or 6 weeks, Smitty scores on a cross where he just takes it. Who's getting the ball first?
I love the Packers getting the ball first.
I'm going boom.
Fumble.
I'll take this second Jalen Hurts touchdown right now. Get it out of the way in the first quarter.
Rushing? Sure.
No.
Oh, wow. Cover zero.
I like getting rid of that.
Cover zero. Sure, good play by
That's a good
Green
job
Bay.
by
First,
Jalen Hurts takes the sack on that last year.
one thing I thought I liked.
Carson Wentz would have ran 10 yards back before he took the sack.
Oh my God, that's strange. That's still strange to say.
That's why I like adjusted completion percentage, because throwing the ball away is sometimes the right play. Right? And it hurts your completion percentage, but like I'd rather you do that and make it a manageable second down and 10. versus
I would
second
love for you
20.
to figure it out 4 seconds sooner and know it's coming before you snap the ball, but it's better than throwing the ball at the other team's
You're a
jersey.
CPOE
I'm
kind
a
of guy.
CPOE guy myself, Dalton.
You're out. What we haven't seen yet out of Philly, especially in the red zone. Let's see this play.
Way to peak, Jalen. Way to peak, Jalen. That's improvement. I can't tell you how many times he lets the trailer force a fumble there,
Yeah.
which
He
is a
doesn't steal it,
career-long
right?
issue. Just the fact that he looked for a split second makes me happy.
We haven't seen them. One of their big tendencies, at least 22 or 23, was that they would go empty a lot in the red zone, and that would be a huge setup for the QB run. Haven't really seen that yet. I'm curious to see
Like
if
the
they
play they walked the Bills off with last year. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So stuff like that, and maybe use that tendency against the Packers. You go empty and you fake the run, do a pass.
Well, like we said pregame, they tend to save a lot for the second half.
Cover
It's either
zero
third
look.
quarter
we're showing
Eagles
cover
usually
zero
put
again.
the foot on the
Are we
gas.
gonna bail or are we gonna go?
Poppin'.
We bailed. Delayed.
Okay,
And that was a good screen call.
2 throwaways in the red zone.
Okay.
We're gonna get Jake Elliott here.
Green Bay. That's a win.
Yeah, it's okay.
You'll take going up to 2 scores though. We're okay with that.
Dalton, who's your favorite Colt from the 90s?
Oh, again, I'm a 99 kid, so my 90s days are numbered, but like I could be biased and say, yeah, Peyton Manning, he was drafted in 98.
Cam Jurgens has got to get him, like, really. I need a better chip than that.
Let's see Jake Elliott, and then I have another answer.
Cam's good, though. Boink.
Yeah, there you go. Not really.
There's one for Ange.
Yeah, bang.
There's one for Ange.
Tarek Glenn, offensive lineman, helped Peyton Manning for a long time. I guess he would be a big one. So I'll say him because an underrated offensive lineman for the Colts back in the 90s and 2000s. I believe he's in the Ring of Honor, but not sure. Or Jim Harbaugh. He played quarterback for the Colts. 94 to 97-ish.
Antonio, I do not keep up with the union. I do have a good buddy of mine, though, whose dad is one of the equipment managers, and he yells at me all the time for not keeping up with the union because they're apparently have been pretty good over the last, 10 years.
What's the union?
Football.
Oh, okay.
Football.
You know me. I'm a baseball, football, college basketball kind
I actually
of guy.
enjoy some soccer whenever I watch it, but it's just I don't know. My dad didn't watch it, so growing up I didn't get into it. So it's someone else has to put it on. That
Look at
tennis,
this.
darts, I love watching those when they're on though.
Shelfy, we were talking about this pregame. First quarter points. First 13 games, 17 in the first quarter. Last 5.
Well, remember I said the Packers need a fast start?
Yeah.
And the game is going to be kind of...
Oh, and the Eagles get it at the half? What is going on?
Game is going to be won and lost based on how you kind of play early on.
If I'm Green Bay, I'm yelling, do not return the football. Please, for the love of God.
If I'm Jake Elliott, I'm kicking this in the landing zone.
Oh, no, he's bringing that out. He's bringing
Which
that
is what
out.
we said, right? We said if Philly wants them to return this ball every time.
Hit him. Rawr.
Boom. Smith.
That's basically a net even because he got to the 30.
Nolan Smith is a weapon. That dude's a weapon.
Weapon, why?
Look at him. He's awesome.
Maybe if he didn't wear the number 3, he would look bigger.
I disagree.
I have that. Well, no, that's like a real thing in football.
Here we go.
If you wear, if he wore number 91, he would look bigger.
You might be right.
No, it is a thing. It's 100%
I think
a thing.
you might be right. There's BG.
He's done after this year, right? Even
If
though
we
he
get
got
a
hurt?
ring.
Yeah, that sucks that he got hurt. Man.
Way to earn an extra 3 yards right there, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Because that's the best y'all are going to do on first down.
I don't like we're always just running the ball first down.
Right on the line of
It's their
scrimmage.
offense.
Winning. Eagles winning.
offense.
Both ways.
This is exactly what I envisioned in my brain. The Packers are a good football team, but I think we can stop the run. And with Christian Watson out to stretch the field, it's just they're in a tough spot.
Would love to see them incorporate Jaden Reed in the passing game a little bit more. They've been using him in the motions. Get him the ball anyway. I'm expecting some sort of end around at some point with him. Penik, since you have your computer, would you be able to look up Jaden Reed's numbers the last few games? Because I feel like Jaden Reed had a fantastic start to the season, and I think he completely fizzled out. And I could be wrong. Packers fans, if I'm wrong, correct me in the chat, but I feel like his finish to the year was not as sharp as the beginning.
Yeah. He's had
scoring all the time.
Since December, he's had one game where he's had 5 or more catches, and that was at 5 for 34. And then the New Orleans game where they won 34-0, 76 yards is the best game that he's had since the start of December.
Sure.
So, there's 3 games where he has 2 catches or less.
Yikes. Again, when Josh Jacobs is running the ball, that works, but when he's not.
I think I don't know. I think you got to throw on early downs. I mean, that's just you're paying Jordan Love a lot of money.
Yeah.
You have these receivers. You have Tucker Kraft, who's good with the ball. I mean, I'm not saying throw it down the field. You gotta, if Van Gil's gonna play back, and he's gonna give you too high, then you gotta try and get this quick intermediate passing game that can serve as an extension of the running game and do all that kind of shit.
I
just can't stand running the ball for 3 yards and then we have a 2nd and long, and it's like, well, then we have to avoid 3rd and long, and then that influences how you call it on 2nd down. It's like Peyton Manning. If you're Peyton Manning on Manningcast all the time, 1st down, 2nd down, 1st down, 2nd down. That's kind of how you have to think.
Yeah, avoid 3rd downs when you can.
Yeah.
It's a win.
Is it just me or are the commercials long?
I think playoffs, they might be a little bit longer.
What?
TBH.
Got to get that extra.
Aiden's been asking me.
There, you know?
Aiden's been asking me about Rams Vikings since I wasn't on football today. Dalton gave me some pretty eye-opening stuff on the Justin, like the Rams haven't been playing that well, which is 1.6 yards per play is pathetic.
Yeah.
The Rams have not been playing that well. Dalton, you kind of opened my eyes to that, but still, I want to believe in Matt Stafford, and if we're doing a quarterback draft, especially in the NFC, I may be taking Matt Stafford. There's an
based on what?
There's an argument for him 1-1 based on I think he's that dude. That looked weird. That looked like a false start. Here we go. Throw it deep.
There's a deep shot.
Oh yeah! Slay! Is there a flag there?
No.
That's clean. Darius
Slay!
When you're watching this play, it looks like he's the receiver. This ball's going right into
stride.
Slay's basket. My goodness.
And that Q's locked down on the other side. Who do you challenge? The 34-year-old former All-Pro.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Really
I think my opinion.
Still good.
Again, my opinion here. Wicks doesn't get on Slay's toes enough for that move. He bites a little bit. He makes that outside move too early, which gives Slay a little bit of time to adjust his hips. And then on Love's end, that ball's just completely underthrown.
That's very underthrown.
You're throwing that. You got to get that close.
I want to know.
line.
This is what I can't. This is why I love the Amazon Prime Next Gen broadcast so much. I want to know where the safeties are pre-snap that play.
Mm-hmm. Are we showing too high?
I've been saying since I was 13 years old, the Madden view is a much better watch for people that actually know what's going on.
I think
football.
I
hate when we get 10 yards down the field and I can't see anyone.
Yeah,
my theory.
It's so annoying.
My theory is that Jordan Love had single high and he decided pre-snap that he was just going to throw it up.
Curious if the safeties rotated. The all-22 would have been awesome there. We got a super chat.
Aiden,
I'm really interested to see. Again, Aiden's been asked about Rams Vikings. I'm interested to see what the Rams look like if that young pass rush can really step up. They have a really good tackle duo with Minnesota. I do think Minnesota's going to wind up winning the game, but I also am not surprised if Matt Stafford could do it. Best situation for Mason Graham, defensive lineman, and your cousin.
Wow, fun guy to be related to.
I gotta watch. I haven't watched these cats yet, man.
my brain's got to get used to calling it the all-22 angle and not the Madden angle.
Yeah.
All-22 wasn't a thing in 2009 since I've been calling it the Madden
You're
angle.
good,
I need the Madden angle.
You should still call it Madden angle because you're the gamer. You're a gamer guy, so that makes total sense. We're the football nerds, so that's why we got to call it all-22.
But
what do we got here? Cam down the field or something? Cam Jurgens is good for an illegal man downfield once a game. Okay, that's fine. Extra yards for
may help the pack a little bit.
Pushing behind. One thing I do want to point out before we get back to this game. Nick, there we go.
Nick's fired up.
Nick Sirianni bitching on the sidelines. That was minus 350 before the game.
Things you love to see.
Nope, I had that in my fake parlay. The Eagles bingo. That was like a free space right there.
Good time for Devontae Smith to get a 30-yard catch.
I agree. Where's he at?
He's in the slot.
Right here in the slot. When he scores, it's on a cross. He takes it.
We got one safety
Timing's
back
everything.
right now. Are we going to rotate? Yep, there you go. They show one high safety. They drop back a second safety. Good job. Oh, hit the ground.
Dude,
Jeez.
the way that the camera angle was set up there, I thought that was a pick.
Yeah.
I did not know that hit the ground.
We might see a little cat and mouse game, 3rd and 12. Do we call a screen? Does Green Bay show blitz?
I was just about to say.
Cover zero stuff has worked.
But we did that. I mean, that's what 3rd and long last possession was a busted screen.
Let's see what happens here. I think Philly might do one of those fake the screen, pump the shoulders, have a play deep if they're showing something
Devontae
here.
Smith on a slot fade. Well, he's on the
Back
outside, so
motion.
it wouldn't work.
Oh, 8.
Could be a run. No. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Do you go for it?
No.
Go for it?
No,
I feel like if you're an Eagles fan, you have to think about this all the time.
Brandon Mann's going to boom an 80-yarder.
Nah, yeah, we're going off the field.
You heard me when they motioned the tight end back. I'm like, is this going to be a run?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, Ed K, there should be a broadcast where it's just 100% Skycap. Ed, I agree, man, and that's why I love the the next gen Prime
Amazon
Vision
Prime.
broadcast.
Prime
I
Vision.
just love it so much.
Yeah.
Waddle. Not your best kick anyway, Brandon. We'll bring that back.
I made a video. This is one of the things that I'm really like proud of. I don't make like a ton of like the full-fledged breakdown videos, but last year I made one on like this is why this broadcast is so cool. Because they identify blitzers and stuff like that. So I made a video like this is what this broadcast is trying to accomplish, and this is why it's so cool. It makes you a smarter football fan is one of the taglines I used.
Yeah.
And Sam Schwartzstein, who if you watch that broadcast, he's like the analytics guy that like talks through it.
Awesome.
He found the video, he saw it, he watched it, and was like, "This is exactly what I was trying. Like this is exactly what the broadcast is trying to accomplish." As Jaden Reed. A little bit of return.
They have life.
That was a good return.
They have life. So he found the video, watched it. It's like, this is what we're trying to do. This was awesome, and it was like, okay, that's cool. And now we've been friends ever since. So cool little nugget there.
I remember watching that video. That was a sick video.
Yeah. And over time, it's on YouTube. If you actually look up Amazon Prime broadcasts like on YouTube, my video was the first one that pops up. It didn't do well initially, but as the year, or I guess 2 years now that it's been out, it's garnered more views because people just search for the broadcast. So it's the first thing that pops up.
Chat, I am going to bet a live touchdown score for $5. Who should I bet?
I think this is I don't know if this is a big play. I think it's just gonna be like a short Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, chat. I'm curious. I'm gonna go with someone. I have a name in my head. I want to see if anyone says it.
On this possession?
No, just in general. Like, I want to bet the next touchdown scorer.
The next touchdown
Who will be the next touchdown scorer?
Devontae Smith.
I will bet someone, but I would like the chat to give me a name that I should bet. The next touchdown
Packers
scorer.
have to score here if they want to stay in this football game.
Good return by Jaden Reed.
They got to start with a first down.
Even 3 would be fine. But I'm smelling a little bit of a sack here. A little bit of a sack here.
Oh, are we thinking defense?
No, but well, it's funny. Nolan Smith, next touchdown scorer.
Oh, Jalen Carter, big body scooping score.
If I bet them,
the day Jalen Carter
I would
scores.
bet them. I would bet them to score a touchdown in the game. I don't know if I'd bet them next. But now I got Cooper DeJean. Oh man, dude, I might have to bet Philly defense next touchdown scorer.
If DeJean scores
5 to win, it's got to be a lot. Let me get my phone. Where am I? Where are you?
And oh, I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
I need somebody in. Oh, all right, I'm gonna stop.
Jeff loves that. Producer Jeff, big rock and roll alt rock guy. Thank you. Let me put my password in. Please, no one steal it.
Yeah, they're getting scrappy now in that Cornell game.
A hockey game
That's
getting
real puck.
scrappy.
That's real
Never.
puck.
3 and out, and then Devontae scores.
Kenny Gainwell plus
Kenny
1,000.
Gainwell, Romeo
I love
Dobbs.
that.
Guys, I think I'm doing. Kenny Gainwell.
Somebody out there did bet Jahan Dotson first touchdown.
Of course.
Someone had to. Next touchdown score, if I did Philly defense, plus 2,500. Throw this one. Eagles defense, easy, done. Super chat says touchdown. You said $5. I will now bet 10. 5 of my own.
Say $5 Canadian. That's like $17.
That's not the conversion. That's a lie. You're lying to me. That's not nice. I will bet $10. Thank you to sometimes something for the super chat.
What a name.
5 of you, 5 of me, $10 to win $260. Let's go Eagles defense.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Hey, listen, CJ Gardner-Johnson dropped one earlier.
Make it up, right? Darius Slay's got a pick.
Ball don't lie. It'll find him again.
He already has a pick though, which scares me.
11 on the move.
Jaden Reed. Yeah.
To Slay's side.
Playing zone.
Cut it. Oh, been fun.
That was a good job of pre-snap motion. You're able to detect that they're playing zone because nobody follows Reed.
Yep.
Right? So he runs that out route.
I'm
It's gonna be
surprised.
there.
I'm surprised teams don't do that more.
What, motion? I
Yeah.
think a lot of teams do motion.
Yeah, but not like there are some teams that don't do motion at all.
I'm going to go full.
The Eagles don't do it a lot sometimes, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, just to recognize man versus zone at points. Tucker Kraft, ironically, Kraft was the name I had in my head for,
Of course it did.
for next touchdown.
You can't do that, though. You're cheering for the Eagles.
I'm rooting for the Eagles. Why do you think I did not choose a Packer? I wanted to bet Kraft. I did not bet Kraft. Fumble! Damn it.
Good cut. Nice, Zach Bond. Ooh.
Ouch. That hurt.
A little extra muscle in there in the middle.
Ouch town, population you, bro.
I'm gonna watch dodgeball tonight when I go home.
There's a Daytona 500 advertisement.
Heck yeah, dude.
He's got his own agenda. Dodgeball is.
We doing Dover together?
It's a July. It's gonna be hot, but I'm there.
I'll do Dover with you.
I think I'm staying in a camper.
I might.
I am.
I'll be 20 minutes away from you.
Me and my buddy Noodles are in a camper.
You're staying in a camper with Noodles.
Yeah.
I love it.
Snacks won't be joining.
He won't?
No.
Wow. Snacks, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shelfy, why don't you read the last comment in the chat?
Kev.
Oh.
I feel like Kev's throwing shade.
No.
There's no way that's real. It's got to be like Dalton burner or something.
No.
We don't talk about the Playmakers.
We did post about it, but
what's crazy is I actually took Devontae Smith out at like 12:30 because I was worried about Kenny Pickett, and I lost by 1 point I win by 1 point if I don't make that swap.
But
yeah, so
he did the same thing with T. Higgins, but
it was you two in the finals.
It stung.
Yeah, Kev, it was me and Shelfy in the finals. Shelfy and I defeated Shelfy. I was the Playmakers champion. It was awesome. But you know what? My real team didn't make the playoffs. Your team is in the playoffs. What? Oh my gosh!
Whoa,
hello.
Which team's on offense again? Which team is doing the push? That's great. You know what I mean?
I love the tight end dropping in to take that. I know Mark Andrews and the Ravens do that a lot too.
Yeah. I think we saw that with some other team does that too.
Like the guy
Chiefs.
taking the snap,
Noah
being able
Gray
to
does
squat
that.
some weight.
Yeah.
Is kind of a big deal.
Jalen Hurts, they haven't mentioned him being able to squat 600 pounds yet on the broadcast. Unless they have and we can't hear it.
Hasn't scored yet.
There's an energy that takes over the stadium when they're about to do a tush push.
Is there anything he didn't win? Against the spread, John Boy Media.
Yeah, if the Vikings covered, I would have won. I did not. Oh, I was really hoping.
What did I finish with? It was like a 13-4 4-1 was my record. That's a crazy record against the spread.
So going into week 18, Shelfy was 12-4-1. I was 12-5. I had the Vikings. He had the Lions. Sunday Night Football, winner take all. And Shelfy came out victorious when the Lions smacked the shit out of the Vikings.
I need somebody in. Oh, okay, stop.
We need to stop. Let's go. Come on.
Fumble!
Oh, he almost did.
Almost.
He almost did fumble.
There's Dean.
Nakobe saying hello. You see Jacob switches the ball. Ball gets a little loose.
Another big 3rd and long here. This is where I think the Eagles win the football.
Third in a manageable time.
Let's see. Does he lose it at any point or does he just bobble it?
Look at DeJean.
I think he tried to switch hands right there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think you're right.
Got a hand
I
on it.
think Dean punched that out and it just went to the other arm. We didn't see another angle of that.
3rd and 12. Okay. This is the situation you want him in, Shelf. 3rd and long. 3rd and long.
They showed, 5 wide. They're getting tight.
We're sending 4.
2 high safeties.
We're going to run.
Somebody's got to go hit him.
Hit him.
You're going for this. You're going for this.
Go.
Easy go.
You got to go.
Hey, buddy.
Jordan, bad news
I would
for you.
go ahead. Bad news, Jordan. You got
what?
Jordan, I have bad news. You did not get the first down.
Getting the old huddle there, Jordan. Heading out of the way. That was close, though. I need Coop. Usually short-handed. There's that Bond.
4th and inches. They go for it. Oh, yeah. Fumble. Return for a touchdown.
Tucker, Kraft, tush push. There's no way they don't come up on the line here.
Motion. I'm surprised Reed's not.
They're doing the same thing with Kraft.
Yep, there you go. Good call, Shelf. And he got it.
Just got to seal both sides.
Yeah. I was a little surprised Reed wasn't in the game just to put him in motion at any point.
I respect it.
Good call, though.
I respect it.
You just did your best Tony Romo, Greg Olsen impression right there. That was sick.
As a frequent Madden guy, I'm pinching middle heavy there. Like there's no fooling me.
Take away the A gaps. Yep. Make sure no one's going. For the sake of the football game, a score for Green Bay is good. For the sake of my bet, pick 6. Awesome.
I would love a pick 6 right now. I mean, they're not scoring a touchdown.
I would hope not.
What
one-on-one. Good play.
Look at Rodgers.
Did he bet on no touchdown first half for Green Bay?
Did Jordan Love have a free play here and we didn't know about it, or? Oh no.
It's on Green Bay. There you go.
Oh yeah. We're going that way, bud.
This is silly. Brad Allen looks like older Murr from Impractical Jokers.
Oh man, somebody tell him you can't do that.
Who's going downfield?
71 and 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't do that.
You can't do that, guys.
Dude, I like Isaiah Rodgers. I liked him on the Colts, but he got freaking suspended for gambling.
Yeah.
Same.
You got
Calvin
suspended
Ridley
for gambling?
vehicle.
I love Atlantic City. Yeah, first
Bottle
and 15.
him.
First and
Good
15.
cut.
Nice. I'll take that.
I don't get it.
After this drive, Slay.
Slay.
That's why Rodgers is in the game. Okay.
It's all right. He made a big play.
Big play.
Go get ready for the second half.
He already got his play.
I landed a good Darius joke on Twitter once.
Uh-oh. What'd you say?
I forget. His wife was making fun of him on Twitter, and I just called him Darius, but it was well timed. They both followed me back that night.
Bang. Again, we're going empty here. Second time. Motion read. There you go. Get the ball in his hands.
Oh, yeah, there's Jalen.
Oh! Dean again.
Everyone was free. Dean's been everywhere. Looks a little shooken up here, though.
No.
It's all right.
Knee?
Just a little stinger. He's all right. Little stinger. Oh, no, he's cramping. That's cramp.
We're hoping, right? Let's see. Reads that beautifully, gets by Zach, lands on him. Maybe a little bit of a contusion.
Remember when Dak Prescott like broke his leg on like national television, and Tony Romo or whoever, or no, it was Troy Aikman that was like, "Oh, I hope it's a cramp." Leg is like fucking
Snapped.
Hi, guys. 49ers are a better team, no injuries. The best ability is availability.
So
Here we go.
we've been working on something.
Where's
Dalton,
my chapstick?
Lucas, Diversa, and we've been working on like this spreadsheet, which is like the ultimate like power rankings with all these different metrics.
Can we do an excuses power ranking?
Bengals
And
versus Niners.
The 49ers are like up there.
Well, yeah, their team's really good, but you had problems with injuries.
Record in one-score games. The 49ers fell victim of that.
Losing CMC.
Yeah.
Trent Williams was banged up for a little bit. Debo was not Debo.
I
was out for
also
the year.
think that defense in 2022 just kicked ass. They ran stunts, and it just hasn't been the same ever since.
Get in there, fellas.
3rd and 13. Here we go.
3-man with a delay.
Nolan, power, bull rush, Nolan. Oh. Come on, boys. Don't.
Oh, so
All right,
Love.
beautiful. Great coverage
there's
downfield.
your field goal.
Jordan Love rolls out, nothing there, throws it away.
If I'm watching that, though, for Green Bay, Love just, he's on the run, I get it, but, like, he rolls left. He had time to set his feet, and he just doesn't
Yeah,
again.
zero confidence. Like, if I'm a Green Bay fan, zero confidence for winning this game.
Like, watch, he gets out of the pocket, we're fine. You have time here. No one's near you.
Yeah,
Set your feet.
Yeah, why are you falling
I
down?
will
for
say
it?
that's like one of my favorite things about football broadcast. Those when they just like find a clip of a guy wide open 8 seconds after the snap.
Yeah.
First of all, that throw is across his body by 40 yards.
That's it!
Right!
Oh my
no
God!
good!
Dude, if I'm
Oh,
McManus.
McManus, wide right.
Dalton.
Brandon McManus.
Dalton, you're the special teams coach of the Green Bay Packers. I'm firing you. I'm
Holy.
sorry.
Well, you know what's funny?
I'm firing you in the locker room.
So, 2 things. One, you should check this on the computer. I think their special teams coordinator, unless he got a different job, is Rich Bisaccia. Former Raiders interim head coach, almost got the job. But 2, the Packers have had
It is.
It is still Rich Bisaccia, right?
Yeah.
And so then 2, the Packers have had special teams problems for a while, and I believe it was in 2022 they ranked dead last in football for like EPA per special teams. Fired their special teams coordinator, hired Bisaccia. Maybe it was 21, and then they've been okay, like decent, and then they're back to this shit in the playoffs.
He's also the assistant head coach of the Packers right now.
That's unbelievable. You fumble a return. You have a penalty on a return. You miss a less than 40-yard field goal. Green Bay should be furious at their special teams. But guess what, Shelf?
They're playing a buzzsaw.
Zzzz.
They're playing a buzzsaw.
I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Could you fill me with water?
Oh, I'll be a good lad and get you a water.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what does your mama say? You can get out this way.
There
What
it
did you
is.
say about my brother? Rusty, LOL Packers, Skull Eagles.
Skull!
All right.
Foles!
I mean, there's one team that's playing better than the other team right now. And there's one team that's playing very bad. And that team is not the Philadelphia Eagles. So there you go. That's that. That's that. Now you get the ball back and not a lot of pressure. I mean, this is where I look to maybe even take a shot. Right? What do you got? What do you got to lose, right?
I think this is where the Eagles put together one of those 9-play drives.
9-play,
And then
70-yard drive.
Smitty gets in the end zone at the end. Foles! 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 Foles!
Who do they have winning the Super Bowl? That's actually a good question.
Yeah, Eagles plus 700. Who let that happen?
I filled out a bracket yesterday where I had the Bucks winning the Super Bowl.
Of course you did.
So we know who's winning tonight. Penik, why did you have...
I don't know, because I felt kooky. Here's the
Felt
shot!
kooky. Oh, Jalen breaks
There's the shot!
And he's gonna
never mind.
throw
And he
it.
slides
The shot.
He slides
Right
3 yards short.
right into Landon Dickerson.
Can we at least chuck that
Cam
out?
Lane Johnson.
We can't throw that away?
Who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? I said before the season the Bengals, and I'm right. I also said before the season Joe Burrow MVP. I'm right.
Which, honestly, not a bad prediction.
No, it was not a bad prediction.
They make the playoffs, he could have won
it. The Bengals defense to be the worst ever.
Which, Anarumo is not a bad DC, but he gets fired rightfully so. But.
Is it crazy to just be like, I just think the Chiefs are just going to do it again?
No, it's not crazy.
I do think the Ravens or the Bills, I do think they can beat them.
My prediction...
Here we go. Oh,
what?
never mind. Oh.
Let's see the flag before I give my prediction. The phone was buzzing on my thigh like crazy.
I don't have a good opinion on who's going to win the Super Bowl, to be honest.
I can only imagine why.
Because I'm in denial.
Can I give my Super Bowl prediction, but can I do it like Colin Cowherd?
Yeah.
Can I permission, Shelf? Okay. Thank you, sir. Folks, the No Fun League, the NFL, it's all about stories. We love a good story. The first team is the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar, potentially 3-time MVP. Missed out on the making the playoff run. He's had his problems in the playoffs. He finally slays the dragon, gets there. Baltimore's in. The Ravens signed Derrick Henry. They make a big acquisition at running back. The other team to do it outside of them and the Green Bay Packers is the Philadelphia Eagles' Saquon Barkley. Dual threat running quarterback, Hurts and Lamar. Big time free agent running backs, Barkley and Henry. Eagles, Ravens, Super Bowl. Lock it.
I love that matchup for the Birds.
Yeah. There you go one.
It's two different types of birds.
Bird on bird, I-95.
A Birds matchup we've already seen this
I
season.
do think an eagle would kick the shit out of a raven.
Have you seen a ball that eagle at work?
Yeah, I agree.
I think an eagle would eat a raven.
They're like the lions of the sky.
Why are we not going for it, Sirianni?
They're late. Time out. Did you just say they're like the lions of the sky?
Yeah.
You're out.
You're out.
You're out. That's crazy.
Mufasa.
Pop.
Oh, is that going to be a flag?
That's a flag. I very much think that's a flag.
Did he call for a fair catch?
I mean,
Either way, it's
feels
catch interference.
Well, it feels like illegal touching. Because also, didn't he run out of bounds and he touched the ball?
I don't know what's going on.
That should have been catch interference.
Feels like 3 different penalties, Dalton.
All right.
Special teams?
Special teams. Nakobe Dean, Shelfy update for you. Nakobe Dean carted off to the locker room.
Carted?
That was some cramp.
Via Trakeman.
That's not good.
Not great.
Oh, there's my chest.
But Ravens way outsmart
Found
Eagles.
it.
I thought Eagles were smart. You know who would have a really good opinion on this? Jim. I feel like if we were to call Jim right now.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Okay.
John Boy.
Yeah, well, okay, we're calling John Boy.
Like, he would very much have an opinion on if a Raven could, like, defeat an Eagle.
I don't think it's close. I think an Eagle kicks the shit out of a Raven.
But Phil said Ravens way outsmart Eagles.
Yeah, they're like the smart birds, but
I feel like Eagles are smart too.
realistically, it's 5:48 on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jim's answering the phone.
I think he would for me.
I think so too.
You? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it with it being pertaining to football, he might be weary. But if he knows
he's maybe thinking, what do I have to lip read for these people?
yeah, or something about
That's like the first thought.
Or it's like, what kind of breakdown is it? Yeah. That's fair.
Not something that he actually would be interested in talking about, because I think he would love this topic.
He would love topics about birds.
Yeah.
Do we just text him?
Socials, clip this up and tag Jimmy. Eagles also make a horrifying bird call. All eagle sounds in movies are red-tail hawks.
Look who's in chat. Speaking of...
And then Kevin said ravens and crows are very intelligent.
Yeah, and that's exactly... Yeah. I think ravens are like a known smart bird. Crows, I believe it's crows. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think crows have like an eidetic memory. Like if you do something to a crow, they'll remember and they'll like try to kick the shit out of
I'm
you.
afraid of that. Look at Mike Pereira.
Oh, there you go. And Kev says it right as I'm saying it. Crows recognize humans by their face. That's exactly right, Kev.
I really like how Mike Pereira is sitting in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody.
Like he's in trouble. How's Tom Brady doing today? Is anybody listening to Tom Brady?
Why don't they just punch in so we can't see Mike Pereira?
Yeah, I think they have to do that on purpose.
Why?
It's just a really funny visual.
Awful look. Are you going to call Jimmy?
I'm not calling Jimmy.
Okay. Maybe at halftime you call Jimmy.
No, I don't think we're calling Jimmy.
Okay. You're soft.
I do not disagree. I do not disagree. Yeah, that's a stat, passing by distance, and that's facing Vic Fangio's defense for you. I was right. There was a penalty.
Yeah, we agreed. It was a kick-catch interference.
I was right.
Yeah, we don't say you.
There was some.
We were right.
There
we were
was
both
some
right.
penalty. Oh, I want more Taco Bell. I have more Taco Bell here.
Do you get some at halftime?
Oh, I may have to do it.
Can you get me some of the dessert?
No, I'm not. I have more from when I got.
Oh,
earlier.
I thought you were leaving. I apologize.
No, I prepared for this.
Attaboy, smart man. We have a cookie to share later, by the way.
A what?
The black and white cookie, or Oreo cookie, like the. Remember I told you it's not a chocolate chip?
You want to share a cookie?
I got the cookie. That's why I got 5. 1 for each of us, and then there's the 5th one.
You got cookies?
Don't do this.
Dalton hates when I do this.
Don't do this. Don't do that to me. Only I can gaslight him.
Well, look at Big Jordan Davis.
Darius Slay back on the field. Huge.
Go Birds.
Ha!
Call.
Penik.
Slay back out on the field, 1st and 20.
Did you ignore me?
I did.
That's fucked up. Absolutely fucked.
Stunt.
Nolan Smith gets pressure.
Pow!
Inside rush again.
Oh, good break. Pow!
Break that one. Yeah.
Pow! Jaden Reed for exactly 20.
Well, that's what I said early on.
Bet my Jaden Reed a 20-yard reception.
You gotta get him involved. He's your playmaker in the receiving game, like your big play receiver.
If you're all gonna miss a tackle, do it on the same play, I guess.
Well,
Don't let it
result
happen
for a
again.
touchdown.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Don't let it happen
Is
again.
that Blankenship who missed the tackle?
Yeah, the original one.
And
yeah,
Vaughn.
it was-
And Owen Burks.
Yeah, there's Blankenship. Then here comes
And
Eugene.
Cooper DeJean misses one. So there's like 4 missed tackles here. Hey,
Won't happen again.
Eagles touchdown, defensive touchdown.
Pick 6 is back on.
Yeah, we're back.
Tackle him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, see, that's a 20-yard play against most teams.
Oh, flag. All right, enough with the penalties. I've had enough.
Stop cheating. Tell the Packers to stop cheating.
Should I make my referee Super Bowl prediction right now or no?
Yeah, I think you should.
Because I know the chat loves their referees.
I think it's going to be Ed Hockley.
You know what's funny? I was going to say Sean Hockley.
Did I say Ed?
Yeah.
Sean Hockley, yeah.
Sean Hockley. So I did think it was going to be John Hussey, but now I think it's Sean Hockley.
No, I heard you say that the other day. That's why I jumped in and stole it from you. I knew you were going to say it.
So mean. You know I love my referees.
You do. You're actually a referee machine. It's impressive.
Because, it's just... I want to know in a game, who's going to be good and who's not. I want to just get my thoughts in. I'm okay, we got Brad Allen, mid, fine. It's not too shitty. I want to know.
We should have brought buffalo chicken dip in.
I'm not a buffalo chicken dip guy. I don't like dips.
You don't like dips?
I'm regretting this friendship.
What's wrong with... What?
What's wrong with this guy?
Uh-oh.
It's the 2-minute warning.
Via Adam Schefter.
It's the 2-minute warning. And I want to give a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor for these streams, Corona. You know what I always try to be? A fan that never loses. And yeah, we know that my football team doesn't win every single week. But even when they lose, I'm still loving the game because there's always something to cheer for.
Like higher draft picks.
And the best peer-to-pair for awesome moments, Corona! Corona is all about finding the maximum amount of joy within every moment of the game. Win or lose, at home or on the road. So cheers to everyone who loves the game beyond the scoreboard. Corona for the fans who never lose, never lost. Get yours at ordercorona.com. You will be glad you did.
Cheers is a good show.
You know who loves Cheers? Jimmy.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to have to talk to him about
the show?
that. Yeah, Cheers.
Yeah.
I've seen episodes of Cheers, but I haven't seen Cheers.
Oh, no, you need to watch it front to back.
Wait, we need to go back to something.
Sometimes you
said
wanna
that
know.
you don't like dips.
Yeah, you don't like dips? You look like you don't like dips.
Dips are like...
You guys are dips.
I look like
that
I
was
like
me.
dips.
That was
I
me.
look like I like dips.
You're a dip.
I'm okay with that.
Don't call me a dip. I already said that to you first. I don't... if I'm having a chip, I just want to enjoy the chip.
You don't like
my
spicy
God.
food, do you?
I love spicy food.
Like 3-layer
Do you
dip
handle
with
it
all
well?
the cheeses?
Or do you just enjoy it?
No, I handle it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually surprisingly
So what's your
good.
beef with buffalo chicken dip?
I like buffalo chicken. Buffalo chicken pizza. That's how I... I shouldn't say that. He's going to jump up. No, I'll say it. I judge pizza places strictly on how good their buffalo chicken pizza is.
Oh my God.
It's true. If they make a good buffalo chicken, I trust them.
Are you Italian?
Not even close.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, you're not allowed to have even just like a 2% Italian if that's the case.
No. 0%.
You also can't marry an Italian. You just shaved like 40% of your resume in this area, by the way.
I'm okay. I dips, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't judge a pizza place by their marinara sauce. I judge it by their buffalo chicken pizza.
I will say there's a spot in Delaware, Delaware, Riviera Pizza that has a really good buffalo chicken slice. It's all I get from there.
All right, bring it back. Thank you. It doesn't have any blue cheese or ranch on it, does it?
Wait, do you get buffalo chicken pizza without ranch, Dalton?
Yeah, don't.
Tucker Craft, 30-yard
I
catch!
was gonna say it's usually one or the other, and I don't ask because I'm not ranch or blue cheese biased, believe it or not. Maybe I don't know if you can tell by looking at me or not, but I am a fan of both. So I usually don't ask. Whatever it is, I'll take it.
Dude, I don't get it. If you want to put it on the slice when you get home, fine. I have no problems. If a pizza place puts buffalo chicken and ranch on the slice, ruins it. But we have a big 2-minute drive, and I don't want to get ripped anymore.
The pick six is coming.
I need one more catch.
Tucker Craft 20-yard catch.
I need Tucker Craft one more catch in the game.
Pop.
Oh, that's a crowd. That's a crowd.
Oh, that's a good 4 or 5 yards.
Well, this makes it interesting because now if you're failing, you might defensively. Are you going to use that timeout? Because I don't think so. I think you have to let it ride and see what happens.
Not yet.
And if you're Green Bay, you're not going to call this play until the play clock gets a little bit lower because you don't want to give you guys enough time.
You know, the fun thing about this is that the Eagles got the ball to start second half.
Yep, correct. And I got 3 timeouts to work with.
Green Bay being smart. Let's not call it. We're going to let the play clock run a little bit, right? We don't want to give Philly too much time here.
Let's see what type of chip they get on Josh Sweat here at the bottom. Yeah, they doubled him. See, Josh Sweat, ate them alive week 1,
I'm
and they
Green Bay,
are
I'll use
putting
one
2
here.
bodies
If I'm
on
Green
it.
Bay,
Timeout.
I use one here.
Timeout.
If I'm Green Bay, I use one here.
Nope, you got 3 of them.
You
Why do
have 3. You can't bring timeouts with you. I hate this every time. It's crazy. Oh, we're wasted 20 seconds. Oh, 25 seconds.
Just to probably like throw an incompletion on first.
And sack.
Get a sack.
Oh, dude! Vaughn almost got in there.
And that would have been my
bounced.
touchdown bet.
It definitely bounced.
I'm going to rant. I don't get it. Guys, it's
Gotta call timeout.
It's the NFL.
Reward yourself. You get the first down. Call the timeout.
You have 3. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness, dude. Nolan.
Is Nolan Smith taking out 2 offensive linemen today?
He's a human bullet.
Nolan Smith at 220 pounds is taking out 2 offensive linemen today?
Green Bay, you need points. I mean, listen, let's go Birds, but if you're Green Bay, you want to stay in this game, you got to get at least 3.
Reed up top.
Good jump on the outside. Let's see, make a play.
Pick!
Come on, Come on, Bond! Go!
Let's go!
He's an all-pro for a reason, gentlemen.
I think if you put his season on a sexier name, he'd be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
Fred Warner.
If you put his stats on Fred Warner, I think he'd be getting some votes.
Okay, let's see what happens here. So we got 2. We're showing 2 high. We're good. It looks like we're gonna pass him off.
Nice.
And, he doesn't even see Bond underneath.
There is a clip.
Beautiful.
If he cribbed that, I was going nuts. My bet, that'd have been electric.
There is a clip that exists in the world that Socials made, and it got 283,000 views.
Wow.
Would you like to listen to it for
Yes.
Football Today?
I'd love to.
Leaning Green Bay 2, Philly 3. And I'm leaning Green Bay 2, Philly 3. And honestly, I think Green Bay's closer to the Lions than Green Bay's closer to Philly. I think the Packers and Eagles are talented similarly. But you see the throws that Jordan Love is making down the stretch. He's taking better care of the football. Who would you rather have making a big throw for you in the postseason and the playoffs? Is it Jalen Hurts, who I understand he had a good Super Bowl, one of the best performances in the Super Bowl and a loss? But look at the most recent history. I would rather have Jordan Love making throws for me in the postseason down the stretch and when it comes down to the wire than Jalen Hurts. And I think that's the difference right now between.
Can't wait to have that tweet pop up again today.
I might be the one who posted it.
Yeah.
I might do that at halftime. I might do that at halftime.
So, first of all, that was before. That was before, and I'll tell you when the date was.
Please do.
You tweeted. You said that right before he
December
threw that
6, 2024.
pick.
This is right after Jordan Love played really well against the Lions, and the Packers look like good.
That didn't age well.
It did not age well.
At least not yet. Maybe he has a great second half. We hope not.
Dalton, I am not feeling anything that the Green Bay Packers are doing right now.
I mean, they have 0 points, so I kind of don't blame you.
I am not feeling anything. And that's the risk that you have when you have a football podcast.
Jalen Hurts, can we get a rushing touchdown, please? That'd be fun.
I need one more passing touchdown.
Funny story about. Oh, sorry.
What is the TikTok account?
Giant football.
Are you sure?
Football.
I think it's John Boy Media Football. Yeah,
I always wanted a brother. Sorry.
Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner are better than Zach Bond. Absolutely not. Though I will say Frankie Louvu has been quietly having a good couple of years recently. Yeah. Frankie Louvu's.
I don't know if Bobby Wagner's the same as he was.
Bobby Wagner's a good player still, but
linebacker. Here's what I'm going to say about linebacker play. It's so tough to evaluate because you have to watch it.
Big 3rd and 4.
It's not like
Hurts. Nope.
Bad throw. Wow. All right, I will say Jalen Hurts doesn't look great this first half.
Hold on. Yes, I agree with you on that. But before that, 4th and 4, 22 seconds, 2 timeouts.
Go for it.
This is like you're in no man's land. Shelfy, what would you want right here?
As an Eagles fan?
As an Eagles
where
fan.
are they at
They're
on
going.
the field?
They're going.
Like they're at like the 40-ish yard line.
I think they're gonna. No, they're not gonna call a timeout.
They're at the 39-yard line.
I want an AJ Brown slant.
You can go anywhere on the field. You got your 2 timeouts.
Devontae Smith 30-yard reception.
Oh, he didn't jump. That's going to be on Philly.
Got him.
He moves. I don't think he crosses. I think this is a false start. It's a Mulata. Oh, they call him Dallas. Okay.
Interesting. Of course, it's the guy.
You still go for it?
Oh, they're going to say it's on the motion. He jumps quick.
Interesting.
Nope, they're going to punt.
Playing smart. Packers can't move the ball for nothing.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're Green Bay, you just might take this to half. You don't want anything bad to happen.
No, yeah.
If you get a return, get a bad kick.
Yeah, this is still a ball game.
It's 10-0.
Like,
I was going to say that right before
Philly
half.
should be up by more.
Agreed. Third quarter Eagles are coming.
Why?
Whoa.
But this is where Saquon Barkley's second half rushing
Yes.
splits. You know, Eagles get the ball to start the second half. It's like, all right, come on, say 2K. What
Wait, Kendrick's a Super Bowl halftime. I was about to say, what is Kendrick doing in Philly? What
are we calling Saquon Barkley? 2K
No.
say?
No.
2K say?
Is that what we call
Is that what you guys have you guys had that in the back pocket here in New York for a couple years or something?
What's the nickname?
Never heard that one.
The one he calls him is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I call him a winner.
Some say good.
Right.
Take it to half.
Oh, conceding a goose egg is tough.
Again, it's only 10-0. We need the Birds to come out hot.
Oh, they're scoring first possession.
Kickoff return for a touchdown.
No. We
Yes.
need Jalen Hurts everything. We need Jalen Hurts everything.
But me and the chat's bet of Eagles' next touchdown scorer still alive. Eagles defense and special teams.
Jalen Hurts.
I have him rushing touchdown. You know that.
Bobby Skinner has tweeted that Commanders fans have taken over Tampa. He is boots on the ground for tonight's Tampa Washington game.
He's rooting for Washington. He said, right?
No.
He said,
He's rooting for Tampa.
No, funny story about Bobby Skinner. I called him today, and he said he was going to be in the Tampa Bay game. I was like, oh my gosh, that's pretty cool.
Funny story about Dalton Philly. He's gaslighting right now.
You're not going to... So wait, Bobby gaslights me. Totally fine. I try to gaslight Bobby. Oh no, I got to protect my giant Bobby Skinner.
Zach
Correct.
asked me to finish what I was saying about linebackers.
His own agenda. This is crazy.
Yes. What I was saying about linebackers is one of those positions that you have to watch them. Like it's not like it's not like quarterbacks where you can look at EPA per play and CPOE and have like, all right, I have an idea that this quarterback is playing well, and you can evaluate running backs, success rate and yards after contact and all that shit. You could tell if a lot of the skill position guys and even offensive linemen, like their win rate, the sacks that they allow, the hits that they allow, all that kind of shit. You could tell. Linebackers, it's like, what's the stat? Like even linebackers that get a lot of tackles, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're great and all that kind of shit. So it's linebacker. You have to watch it.
Eye test.
You have to.
Position.
You have to watch the linebackers. So, very similar to safeties. You have to watch safeties. You have to watch linebackers to know if they're good.
Halftime update, Penik. You asked for 50 likes, right, for the video? We're at 78.
We're at 77.
Likes.
78.
Oh, we should be able to go. Let's blow past 100 likes, please, on stream.
Yeah, that'd be
What do we
pretty
do?
cool. If you haven't liked it already, please like the stream.
and
Let's
we
get
need
to over 100.
I got you.
Keep
Aiden, hold on.
Shelfy sane, right, during this Philly game.
I have not had
playoffs.
1 ounce of stress over this football game at all.
Good. That's good news.
And I won't.
Shelfy, you said Aiden reminded you about the UFC.
Yep, I'm
I know
on
you're
it.
getting that ready.
I'm on it.
So that's fun. I know nothing about UFC, so I can give 0 about that.
You got to get with it.
While you're getting that set up, Keekly
You
was a
become
beast.
an MMA fan so I can start doing fight watch parties.
I'll hang out. I don't need a reason to hang out. I'll hang out. I just am not gonna know shit.
Do I get Dalt on some Saturday night fight cards, chat? What producer do I drive in here to pull that one
That
off?
sounds like a grop.
We got to start JM Scraps.
Fight JM Fight Club.
JM Fight Club is sick.
Wow, but the first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Not our Fight Club. Our
You
Fight
have to
Club,
talk
we
about Fight
we
Club.
all we do is talk about our Fight Club.
Now, is JM Fight Club like we fight, employees fight each other? Or is
No.
it like we're...
No.
Well, good, because I'm not going to win any of these fights if that was a thing. I'm a skeleton for a reason. This
versus
is
Kevin.
Me versus Kev. Kev would win. He's scrappier than I am. I'm soft. But I can admit I'm soft.
When is the national championship, by the way?
Monday the 20th, Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, we have off that day.
Do we?
Yes.
Fun. Didn't know that.
I don't
know.
Ohio State's kicking the shit out of Notre Dame.
Man, what a card. Holy.
Is this yesterday's? Or
No,
next
it's next week's. Kevin Holland opens. You got Moicano versus
Don't.
Benil Dariush.
Don't drop that thump.
The Yuri Prohaska, Jamal Hill rematch. Umar finally getting the title shot. I actually rewatched Islam Makhachev Armin 1 recently. I think it was one of the free fights on YouTube.
I love
That was
watching,
actually a good fight. Islam's just. I wouldn't touch that main event.
I really do love watching UFC because it's like the one sport that I openly will be like, I don't know what I'm fully watching, and I'm gonna love it and I'm gonna embrace it and I'm not gonna like stress and lose my mind over it. But I genuinely do enjoy it.
What do we got? I'm actually really curious to see that Dariush Moicano fight. Benil's kind of been caught a few times, I feel like, recently.
I always wanted
I was
to
like
brush
watching him
that.
fight, though. Man, that's tough. I don't know how I would. I don't know if I would touch much of this main card. Because Umar, I don't know what the odds are, but I assume Islam's a big favorite. Armin's a guy that could pull off that fight, though. I don't think he will, but he's got a shot. Umar's so good. I don't know.
Yeah, halftime show, breaking down Jordan Love. There's a couple reads that he had to just drop it off to Josh Jacobs in the flat. I think we got to take. That's one of those. That's one of those plays. Those swing passes out of the backfield. When I talk about it, using the passing game as an extension of the running game, that's what I'm talking about. Not doing it, trying to push the ball down the field. No, I'm not loving the pack.
Eagles are just clamps right now, man. Like I said, we were saying it early in stream. I said it before the game too. The Eagles, they're a good run D. They bottle you up, and I don't know what the Packers are going to do in these third and long situations. So far, the Eagles are winning all the third and longs.
I always wanted a brother.
Oh, is this Oreo cookie time?
Oh no!
Oh my!
I cut a piece for everybody.
Oh no!
Jeff got
Thank
one
you.
too. I got one.
What?
I always wanted a brother.
What?
The damn Mufasa song.
Jay said it in chat, but yeah, Nickel beat out via Schefter, via Jay in chat. Second half kickoff.
What?
When the second half starts.
What do you think?
Do a read. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, what does your mama say? You've been out this late.
That's insane.
Maybe your Oreo cream. Guys, we are cooking. Cookieing? Is that a word? No way. We are eating a cookie, our halftime cookie. I bought before the stream. We need a little dessert, a little sweetness in the chat.
Damn, not a good time.
Aiden, I got you real quick though. Umar, Moicano, and Peyton Talbot. 3-leg money line. I don't know what the odds are, but that's my pick 3 if I were to put one in right
Rate
now.
the cookie.
9.
9.
It is hot. It's like a 9-2.
Yeah,
Playoffs.
I can tell that this would be really good warm. You can just tell. Give it an 8-4.
I always wanted a brother.
It's out 8-4.
You know what's crazy? This is good. I love this cookie. The chocolate chip's even better, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think I wish I got a whole one of these.
Really?
That was something right there. And again, I know my cookies.
Dalton, what do I got to do to keep you here after this game?
So what?
To watch a little bit of Commanders and Bucks with me. Not on stream.
I will.
Okay.
I didn't even get invited there. Did you see that?
You went straight to me. I thought he didn't do that. You know what?
Check out his chat.
I could not defend him and like be mean because he's been mean to me, but I will defend him. I think he thought that you were gonna go home back to your family,
Right.
and like your kids and whatnot.
Right.
It's like he didn't want to hold
That's
you.
my thinking.
He knows I'm lonely.
My kids will be asleep in 45 minutes. Shout out wifey.
7 p.m.
And they're also not feeling well, right?
The 2-year-old goes down at 7, yeah. The
Dalton.
older one stays up a little more, but they're not feeling too good today.
Dalton, any moves left up for the D-back sleeve?
Pete Alonso.
My dream is Pete Alonso. I know they traded for Naylor, but we need a right-handed power bat, and I think that would be an awesome move because Naylor's a free agent after the year. He'd be your first baseman for the next 4 years. That would be cool. What I do think is realistic, I think Monty gets traded this offseason to, I would say, like Atlanta or the A's. I think those are the big 2 spots for Monty. The other move, and I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I think if I was Mike Hazen in the front office, I would make this move. I would trade one of Alec Thomas or Jake McCarthy. A lot of left-handed bats in the outfield. A lot of control.
The Phillies have been apparently checking in on McCarthy for like over a year.
Yeah.
Too. So I always see rumors about that.
I would trade Alec Thomas. McCarthy's value is higher. Alec Thomas, in my opinion, I don't know if that bat's gonna click. Had a big home run versus you guys in the playoffs in 23, though.
I don't want to talk about it.
We can talk about it.
Luckiest swing of his life comes at that time.
Great. Some would argue great time.
Imagine just dropping your barrel on that.
He's had a couple big home runs. He had that one.
He's funny. I remember...
the Padres game, too. He had a grand slam.
Didn't he play for Team Mexico in the WBC?
Yep.
I remember a TikTok of his, I don't know if girlfriend, fiance, whatever. Mm-hmm. After they got eliminated, he was watching the gold medal game, and she put the camera on him and then put it on the TV, and it was that sound effect. It was like, oh, you wish that was you, huh?
Oh, that's brutal. That's awesome, though.
I was like, yo, I like him.
Oh, he's
funny.
AT's beloved between like the locker room, but more specifically, like the fans love Alec Thomas. I get crushed when I say I think he should be traded or I think he's going to be traded because no one wants to see him go as like for the fans. I have my heart on the team, sure, but like I have to be realist at some point. I think one of them should be moved, and I think Thomas is the worst player right now.
As a casual D-backs watcher, I feel like they're all like the same player.
Corbin, Thomas, and Carroll and McCarthy, all left-handed, speedy outfielders. Thomas is the best fielder. McCarthy's the best runner, and Corbin. Well, I guess Corbin's the best runner.
1350. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. To be fair, I didn't see the line on that. That's nuts.
Peyton Talbert, is that the guy?
Talbot, yeah, he's a big prospect in the MMA world. You like Merab UD? I think that I would not be stunned whatsoever if that happened. I think it's on an Islam night. Khabib's gonna be in the. I think Umar gets it done.
Penik, what you cooking up over there?
This is a legit question. Do the Packers score any points in the second half?
It could go either way, though. You're not wrong.
It's a legit question.
Do they score any points in the second half?
Yeah. Do we honestly think they're going to score?
Yeah.
I'll say this. The Eagles have given up points when they're, like, in prevent, like, late in games and stuff this year.
And that's what normally happens.
Yeah.
Let's look at the advanced box score. One of my favorite things to do.
Oh, this is going to be super ugly for Green Bay. While you're pulling that up, the one thing I'll say is, if I'm Green Bay, the first possession you get, let's mix up tempo a little bit. Like, I kind of want to speed it up. Like, they've just been so stagnant. They haven't been really moving the ball. Maybe a change of tempo can help here.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they need to do.
What did you say?
I don't know what the fuck they need to do. Here's my defense of my Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love thing. Jalen Hurts' EPA per play is in the 14th percentile. Jordan Love is in the 7th percentile. Jalen Hurts is not playing awesome.
Right, and yet Love is still playing worse.
Yes.
I've seen my boy Jalen take that edge and go right up.
I mean, I really think the biggest play,
football.
The biggest Daytona 500.
I can't think of one Jordan Love conversion.
The biggest.
He got a nice little slid down there to get a 4th and 1
The biggest play the Eagles have is the first play of the game, the 16-yard run.
Some could say that you're right.
And the Dotson touchdown.
Who threw that?
Okay, one throw. Okay.
Dude, the pocket on that play, though.
Still unbelievable.
Motivated Eagles offensive line. You're definitely right, though. Jalen hasn't looked great.
Yeah.
And there's been some genuinely bad passes, too. But, hey, don't throw picks.
Dude, that
Take
pocket,
care of the football.
It looked like a legitimate rainbow.
Yeah.
Like it was so much. Or
that graphic that they showed with the ball.
And the time.
Bigger. Yeah, that was a good one.
Eli has another question. What do I believe the Colts are going to do this upcoming offseason? I don't know. I did think they were going to keep Ballard and Steichen, which they did. Makes sense because I didn't think Irsay was going to have 3 head coaches and 2 GMs under contract over the next 2 years. I'm happy about it because it keeps A-Rich at quarterback, keeps him in the same system. That's one of my big things, but we'll see. I don't know. I got to think about that one for sure. Kickoff time coming up, Shelf. You got something to say?
Is kickoff time coming up?
Looks like it. We got Burkhart and Brady on screen, and we got Shelfy.
Yeah, before we get into this Eagles possession, we got to give a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, Corona. You know what I always try to be? A fan that never loses, like Justin Penik, as we alluded to earlier.
I never lose.
You got to find ways to win even when your team is losing, and our teams don't win every week, but the best beer to pair with the awesome moments, win, lose, or draw, is a Corona. Corona is all about finding the maximum amount of joy within every moment of the game, so cheers. If you love the game, the big game beyond the scoreboard, Corona for fans that never lose, get yours at ordercorona.com. As Justin Penik would say,
You'll be glad you did.
you'll be glad you did.
There's one thing about a Corona, and this could be something silly to say. You know how people like think of pairings with food, like cookies and milk, burgers and fries?
We're missing the milk tonight.
Corona and lime. That, an underrated duo.
I'm a big orange and Corona guy.
Ooh,
I
interesting.
I got introduced to the orange in the beer, and I can't go away from it. It's a little stronger than the lime.
That's interesting. I've never had that.
Lime's
Next
too
time I have a
lemony
Corona.
for me. I don't know what it is. You throw an orange in there, trust.
Okay. Barkley, the 4-yard run to start the drive. Second half, guys. Any predictions? Anything we want to see?
Barkley's going to get to 90 yards. Jalen Hurts is going to get his second touchdown, and the Eagles are going to win the game.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are just going to put their foot on the gas.
You think?
Yep.
Okay. He's going with the metrics.
I think they're going to put their foot on the gas by slowing the game down a little bit. I think they're going to be aggressive, but I think at the same time they're not going to take any. Like they're going to run the ball and like just down their throat. Just keep time of possession under control. 2 plays, 2 runs, first down. Boop.
Too easy. It's too easy.
Yep.
Rinse and repeat again.
Yep.
And these are those possessions later in the game where the Eagles sometimes they start unleashing the RPO a little bit more. They'll start gashing you.
You have one big play with A.J. Brown running a slant.
Barkley's going to eventually
Can we get a
break
slant, please?
Yeah.
We don't run enough slants.
If you get a cover 1 and the linebackers come down to fill the run, and you have Brown breaking through,
we have
that could be scary.
The slant boy 2.0.
Here they're trying to make them throw the ball. This play.
Yep.
Which you're not going to do because you had everybody coming down. Yep. Green Bay won the play. They were daring Philly to run that ball, and they did.
Okay.
Love these dumb animations.
Whoa.
Yeah, what is the like build on that? Is that Tecmo Bowl?
I don't know. It gives me like the Rocky scene, but I don't hear the music for it.
There's the art,
there you go.
Art museum right there.
Did
Did you go to the art museum when you were in Philly, Justin?
Not recently, no, but I did when I was a
So much time.
student.
All the time. Skirt.
And that's on Jalen.
Yeah,
Yep,
we got to.
that's on
We got to get the ball out of our hands here.
Got to get rid of that ball.
4-man rush, offensive line holds up. And that's the difference. Like when people talk about sacks, like that is not an offensive line allowed sack. That is a Jalen Hurts quarterback taking sack. Like you cannot hold the ball for that long. AJ, we also got an improv.
Yeah, here we go.
play.
Here's the all 22. What happened here? What was he waiting for that never happened?
Just
It
no
almost
one's
looked like
man
everyone
coverage
froze.
across, yeah.
Man coverage. It looked like everyone froze.
3rd and 19. This is a classic run call or a screen call. Let's see what we do. We're going to motion Calcaterra. And there's your run. Yep.
I never understand that play because I feel like 80% of the time it does that. It goes for nothing anyway. Like you're just playing it safe, but like.
Honestly, I feel like it's been a little bit of a twist. More this year, I think you get more like 10-yard plays, but you still don't get the first down.
Well, when you give it to Bucky Irving, it works.
Oh, I love Bucky. Can't wait to see him tonight.
He's on our anytime touchdown card.
Yeah, right? I want to say he is.
Let's watch this defense back at work. Some would call this a boring football game, but I'm enjoying myself. We're punting it away, and I'm excited.
All I'm saying is, chat's saying it too. Eagles defense TD. Still alive.
Look at that punt. Look at that punt.
We're alive. Ooh, make a tackle.
Expose him.
Thank you. Good tackle. Way to wrap up.
Brandon, man. What a season.
You're
Zach Bond.
Yeah.
That's not how you do that.
And
That's definitely not how you do that.
and dude, Zach Bond having that season where linebacker has been a question mark for you guys. Unreal. Like, who was it? You lost T.J. Edwards a couple years ago to Chicago, and then
You talk about your Diamondbacks that are all like the same player. I feel like the Eagles have had the same linebacker in rotation.
Nigel Bradham.
Who?
There was another one from Arizona.
The last
Kaiser White.
Kaiser.
No.
Oh my God, Kaiser White.
I'm thinking of somebody else though. Jordan.
Jordan Hicks. That's the
Jordan
last one.
Hicks.
That's the last one I liked. He
Yeah.
was on the Super Bowl team.
So 670 snaps this year out of 1,000.
Cornell on the board again.
Bang, 3-2.
All right, so we also had some on the D line, so I'm 135.
So 670 snaps.
Basically, 80% of the snaps that Zach Bond took was like in the box as like an interior linebacker.
Sure.
Actually, no, that's not true. 100, we can't count the D line 135 snaps because he was playing. That's left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker. So let's do 67% of the snaps. He was an off-ball linebacker, right? Now let's go back to previous years.
With the Saints.
With the Saints, he would be 252. And this is they're counting special team snaps too. He had 252 snaps on the D line with the Saints and only 33 snaps as this interior linebacker. 2022, 68. He didn't really play a lot in 2022. 2021 didn't really play a lot. But like the year that he played for the Saints, which was 2023, they put him as like an outside linebacker. And then it was the Eagles who converted him to the off-ball linebacker, and that's what we've seen.
And I think it's funny the Saints, I think, traded up for Zach Bond, too. Could be wrong.
I think there was people pre-draft saying, like 2020 was my first year doing draft work, and I do remember people saying, I think this could be a guy that could transition to off-ball.
Yeah.
And finally did it. Age 28 year.
I do want to add a quick note. Whoever's on the stream, whoever's doing it for socials, awesome job. They found your Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts take.
Oh, great.
Oh, I got it shaved.
Fantastic.
Yep. That's out there. Out on the ether
great,
again.
Just great work.
So whoever's on socials,
I'm not
love
wrong.
you. Awesome.
I'm not wrong yet.
You are wrong.
Jalen's not like outplaying Jordan Love.
Oh, he is outplaying.
Well,
him.
he is.
Not
It's just
pretty.
the bar is low. That's just how low the bar has been. You even said it.
Don't make me turn. I will turn full heel in the stream.
Yeah,
I do not
please.
want to do that.
Yes, please.
Oh, we're-
We're breaking the company rule. if I
Eli
do
Manning
full
is not a Hall of Famer.
heel. Oh, dude, that's violence. You're asking for violence.
Well, if you want a tying vote, I could be the tie-breaking vote. I do have my opinion about that, but we'll save that.
Or not. That'll be a sports court episode.
We had your boy Shaq Leonard. Facts. He did. You guys had him when he was not good anymore. He got banged up. That stunk. He was awesome. Like, he's a what could have been guy.
Yep.
Shaq was
Nice
amazing.
tackle,
Look
Quignon.
at you.
Quignon. Nice
Q block.
And you know what? Why am I not surprised who's on shift right now? Thank you, Kev. That's awesome. Okay, third down. This is a big one.
Look at Q. One-on-one with
Dude.
Josh Jacobs.
Defense is awesome.
You haven't heard Quinion Mitchell's name all night, have you? Why?
Jordan, get off. Come on, babe.
Go, yards.
Come on, babe.
We're respotting it. We got to reset the clock, no?
No.
5 seconds. There's going to be a delay or timeout here, right?
No. Snap the ball.
Okay.
Too much time.
Jacobs on the angle.
Way too much time.
Little
Love
angle
that.
route. Love that Texas.
Love that.
Way too
And no
much
hold them. Call it a Texas route or an angle route, Dalton?
No,
Angle. I think that usually.
I think we're both correct.
Yeah.
Oh, the ice water is hitting tonight.
I got you. A three-man rush. Fourth guy comes in late.
Use Tucker Kraft as almost like that little pick, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do need I do need Tucker to get one more catch.
I
I think.
need Tucker to get a 20.
Dude, I think both my bets are gonna lose because Jalen Hurts hasn't scored a touchdown yet, which sucks. Jeff, are you laughing at me? Okay. I thought he was laughing because I'm going to lose money. I'm like, that's toxic.
That is toxic.
That's toxic. If he was laughing at me to
toxic.
lose money, that's toxic.
Yeah, Kev.
I haven't made
thanks
one Cowboys joke yet tonight.
Yeah, Kev. Thanks for asking. Thanks for saying you're not going to invite me to collab on that one.
That's awesome.
Phillip Rivers is better than Eli.
Yes, that's not even a question. It's not a question. It really isn't. But in terms of accolades, yes, Eli's got him.
I think the
Who's a
Giants,
better quarterback, Phillip?
I think the Giants.
Oh, in
would've
terms
won.
of doing the most important thing in sports, winning a Super Bowl.
I think
Okay.
Phillip Rivers would have won 4 if he was on the Giants. I'm just saying.
Ooh, I don't want to play for the Chargers. Ooh, let me get to New York. If I can turn back time,
Bucky.
if I could find, I can't.
I'm being a good soldier. I'm not saying shit about anyone.
Is this your second time getting bullied by Philadelphia?
Oh, look, it's Ryan's friend Baker.
No, I'm not. Stop. That's true, though. He did. That's still a crazy story.
I still can't believe he drafted his fantasy team solely based on cool names, and like his only win of the season was against me for seeding at the end of the year.
Huge. Oh!
What a catch!
And you know what, Shelf? Is that Wicks?
Yeah.
That was your guy, Penik.
That was a great catch.
Big play.
Yeah, they were due to make a play. That was a great
Well,
play.
that's something. They needed something. So let's see. Does Nolan Smith get unblocked?
Yeah, he
yes,
does.
he does.
And he gets a good...
But this is the Jordan Love experience, though. Of he's gonna make throws like this, and like he's gonna make. He may make some mistakes, and that's why. You know, in the month of November and then early December when he played the Lions, it's like he's taking care of the ball. He's got to continue. No shit, Sherlock. He's got to continue to make big throws like that.
I do want to say great adjustment by Wicks to make that catch too.
I love this play call.
Good, yeah.
Nice.
And that
Turn back time.
Daniel,
I would like to
if I
throw the
could
ball more on first
My
down.
Fortnite guy, Dan.
Awesome. I love that. Like it's been that type of game where we're in the third quarter and we're talking about Eli Manning versus Phillip Rivers. That's so funny. Okay,
but we should. I mean, it's 10-0 and the Packers are driving. Like Eagles have taken their foot, kind of like off the gas.
Hey, how about a pick six? Have my touchdown bet hit. Ooh.
Get rid of the ball.
Here we go. Deep shot. Oh, broken up. Romeo, where art thou? Not in the end zone.
Just went after the wrong guy there.
And he's down.
Don't throw it 2-7.
Is that Quinion and is that Brown in coverage too?
No, that wasn't Sydney.
Who was that? It was Quinion for sure.
Kind of need Dobbs to be healthy. Yep, there you go. All right, drive's over.
Huge.
Drive's over. Some of those replacement linemen are killing him.
Oh, that's tough. He's still face down.
Yeah. I don't love that. And there's Rich Pisaccio. We're talking about him before.
Assistant coach.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a big
his
hit.
head bounced off
And he's
the
got the
ground.
Guardian cap on too. Damn. Hopefully he's all right. Avonte Maddox.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
who
he
it was.
went out. It was Maddox. I don't think he went out, but he definitely got hit hard.
Yeah. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah. Now I feel bad saying Romeo, where out. That would have been such a great call on like the radio. Ugh. Darn shame.
Smelly cat, smelly cat. Let me stop.
All right, so the next commercial, let's talk about why Eli Manning's overrated. No. No. Me and Penik.
Oh my god, I gotta bet it. I gotta bet it from the main account with old takes exposed.
Yeah, let's go.
I love that.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
You know what? Now I hope Jordan Love balls out rest again.
Sorry.
I think the Packers and Eagles are talented similarly.
Yeah, I played the clip before, Dalton.
Well, no, I was just saying they put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I know what they did. It's all right. It's all good.
Someone sounds a little upset.
Jordan Love's putting together a nice drive.
It's not wrong.
I don't like when he gets sassy over there.
Oh, their whole Burger King commercial. Nosferatu.
Is that from SpongeBob?
Well, there's also a movie.
But the way you said it, is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but there's a movie, and I think this is it. Yeah. Oh no, that's Wolfman. Different horror vehicle.
Different horror vehicle, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not me this time.
Oh my gosh.
Well, chat, I'll ask again because no one has scored a touchdown since I last asked. So let's try and induce the scoring. Who's scoring the next touchdown? Or who is scoring a touchdown? Because I like to bet someone and I want to try and win. And if it's not going to be Eagles defense, it's not going to be anybody. I'd like to have one more name in the boat.
Don't drop that. No.
Hey, don't drop that. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, big game for St. Peter's Prep Marauders basketball.
Oh, shit, he's down. That
Number one team in the
sucks.
state.
Oh,
fuck,
no.
man.
No.
All right, well, we'll give an update about the number one team in the state of New Jersey, basketball-wise. St. Peter's Prep Marauders leading after one quarter against Rutgers Prep, 14-10.
Rutgers Prep, jeez.
Yeah. St. Peter's Prep basketball, number one
What are
team
they
in the state of
prepping
New
them
Jersey.
for?
Wow.
If I can.
I mean, that's a hold. Duh.
I'm not reading. You know which one I'm talking about. Don't say it out loud.
Kev. I think you should start a poll.
Oh my God! No, I'm not doing that.
I don't see why not.
I'm out on spanking.
Whoa!
Who said anything about that? I didn't say that. And he's now dying on screen. Good.
I like Dallas Goddard for the next tug.
Wow. Bobby Skinner's guy.
Funny story. Yeah. Well, now I mean, this is Bell Mountain Rutgers time to step up.
That's unbelievable. Penik, you want to do a grid real quick or no?
Yeah, let's. I always have Pro Football Reference open, so let's do an immaculate grid.
Let's do a grid.
Oh, a grid?
Getting gritty with it.
We have an Eagles category.
That's hilarious.
Eagle Packer.
No way.
Reggie White, but I don't want to put Reggie.
No,
White.
that's
Well, I
funny
was going
that-
to say, are we playing are we going to do like an immaculate grid tic-tac-toe?
Oh, no, I think we just do it as a
Let's
team.
just do it together. So we have the
Leave me the
Packers, Bucks, and Broncos up top, and then we have the Eagles, Bills, and Seahawks on the bottom.
Eagles, Bucks, I see. First name that comes to mind, like Garrett Blunt. Did he
Kobe
do?
Dean.
That was the first person I thought.
No,
of.
Kobe Dean wasn't a Buck, was he? Only
Kobe
Philly.
the Eagles
I'm
drafted
thinking of
Kobe.
White. I'm thinking of White. The
Interesting.
linebacker.
What else we
here.
got?
Did Todd Pinkston play for any of those teams?
That would involve me cheating.
What else we got?
Who's didn't Kevin Curtis play for did he play for Tampa?
That's
the
pre-Dalt.
Kevin Curtis.
Brian Dawkins, Eagles and Broncos.
That's too
sure.
big of a name.
I mean, Eagles.
D-Jax with the Bucks is probably a good one because he's an obscure Buccaneer.
Yeah.
He's an obscure Buccaneer.
It's a 25%.
Wow, that's actually
okay.
it's too recent. It's too recent. Yeah, I think Dawkins is going to be the most popular Eagles Bronco if we're going to go obscure.
Seahawks and Packers. Jimmy Graham's a funny one. That could be high because he's a known guy, but
Second and third.
31%.
yeah.
All right, back to the game.
Back to the game for now. Oh, Matt Flynn. Damn, that would be more fun. Love knockdown. Good play.
He liked that read too.
It's going right over the middle of the field.
Eagles, Bucks, Devin White. That's right.
Oh, I forgot about Devin White.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, you meant
Flash
Devin
said,
White.
I said N'Kobe Dean. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
Jalen Carter,
Carter.
freak athlete.
Not great behind the wheel, though.
All right.
I mean,
All right.
to be fair,
You know what? I'll tee myself up. That was not
you
good.
should tee yourself up.
We gotta put you in the phone booth in the office.
For one comment, you were crazy before.
Rasul.
Love, deep shot. There's a flag, though. PI.
Already called it. Spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of can't do that, Q.
Grab. Yeah. It's always, too, when you put your hands up like you're guilty, they're going to think you're guilty.
He kind of did.
Oh, it's definitely a flag.
He didn't even give him. He didn't give him a
kinda
shot.
acted. He kind of acted.
That's okay. Here's the pick six.
Fumble 6, anything.
If Jordan Love throws a third interception.
Brady. He did a little bit of an acting job on that, but got the call.
There you go.
It's like maybe he's got a bug in this room and he hears us too.
Tom Brady stealing my thoughts.
9. They're gonna run the rock.
This could be devastating for my Eagles next time touchdown. Good tackle. A ball.
Ball was out. Ball was out. Tucker Kraft got it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Who punched that bad boy out?
Exciting whites.
Let's see.
No.
Is he down?
He may have just been down.
Unless he dropped it on the
I
way
might
down.
have a. That ball
It
slipped out.
came out on the way down. Yeah.
I guess
It
Reed would
is.
get credit, but
Yeah. It's one of those completely lost his equilibrium fumbles.
can I say this might be? Oh, I'll wait until the play. 2nd and goal, motioning Jaden Reed. Nope, is that Jacobs? Excuse me.
It's Jacobs, yeah. They one-on-one. They went right after Q.
fell.
Nope.
Stumbled.
You know what? If he doesn't stumble,
Come on, man.
Maybe.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Could be a take that you guys might not agree with. I didn't like Brady to start the year. I don't think he's better than Greg Olsen yet, but I do think he's gotten better as time has gone on.
I haven't listened enough.
He's gotten better. He seems more comfortable in the booth.
Yeah.
I don't know what anyone else thinks about Tom Brady in the booth. I don't think he's as good as Greg Olsen yet, but I do think he's gotten better, which I'm happy to see at least.
Here comes that pick.
3rd and goal. Here we go, Shelf. Let's go.
Here's the pick. Coop doesn't like what he's. There's some miscommunication.
There's going to be a crosser in the middle here between Kraft and Wicks. Yep.
Not much pressure.
Q. Oh, okay.
Went after Q
They went-
every snap.
Is that Bo Melton?
Mistake.
Let's see what happens here. Nice release.
No.
Fine.
A perfect ball there he might score, but there was also a little.
Love could have.
Yeah, it could have been a better throw.
I mean,
Well,
it's crazy though. It's going to be a 10-3 game. Unless.
Packers are in this.
I don't know.
I mean, didn't the Packers also miss field goal?
Of course
So it
he
could be
is.
10-6?
all I'm saying is.
Yeah. All right.
10-3. Off the zeros off the board. It's good for
All right.
Green Bay, but
All right. Oh, the Eagles offense. We gotta do something here.
Yep, it's about time.
Gotta do something.
About time to get going here.
it's about damn time.
I'd like to see a couple get the ball to A.J. Brown.
Can we flip Chargers there, Shell?
That's a great pause.
I can't. Come on, please load.
In a minute.
I'm gonna need a sound.
In a minute.
It's not. Can you pull this up for me, please? On the old Twitter /X.
What are you asking?
Nah. Oh. Why won't it?
I'm out on spanking. I'm out on spanking. I'm out on spanking.
That's a crazy statement.
Did they put that on the out of context page?
No, they put that on Jam Football.
Oh.
I love it.
I'm out on spanking.
Okay, that's
Oh.
enough. It's enough. I turned it off.
I'll give it a retweet.
Your words, not mine.
I'm out on spanking, he says.
If the Packers win, it is 10-3. We need a touchdown.
Yeah, the Eagles are
hurt
good. They're
anytime. It's
I
gonna be
want
huge.
to eat
Time.
tacos.
Oh,
eat.
there's Taco Bell?
Oh, well, I got more.
You have more? You got more? Or there's
Well, no, there's leftover.
leftover?
From before, from lunch. I have leftovers from my lunch before, but I put it in the fridge. I'll probably have it tomorrow, unless someone
I
talks
got
me into.
3 tacos. They did not survive. How much food did you guys
Well,
get?
I got 5 chicken tenders and fries. You saw my meal.
And then
I
Taco
had,
Bell?
No, I didn't have any Taco Bell. I had 2 tenders and fries left over. I had half my lunch, and then I had a cookie.
That's respectable. How many tacos did you get?
Well, I'm a quesadilla guy.
It's a quesadilla vehicle.
You have a quesadilla over there?
Yeah, I have another quesadilla over there.
Penik, can you go back to the grid real quick?
I'm out.
Yeah, pop that grid.
Obvious Bronco and Bill is Von Miller.
Yeah, so again,
Don't want
we
to say that.
have top row. We have Packers, Bucks, Broncos, Eagles, Bills, Seahawks. Write it down at home, or you can go to Immaculate Grid on Pro Football Reference, and you can play along with us. Sure.
Broncos and Seahawks. There's a defender.
There goes Rashad White. There goes Rashad White down the
You're
sideline.
watching Week 1,
Yeah,
2024 Bucks Commanders.
Yeah, on NFL Network.
Rasul Douglas, Green Bay, Buffalo, but that might be too obvious
Rasul.
because he just got traded there.
It's a 14%er.
Okay. We're not football. Sometimes it's either you know someone right away that's like a cool one, or it's like, all right, we got to go basic here.
BK. Have it your way.
You rule. Is there a receiver for Tampa and Buffalo?
Eagles Broncos. That's not Brian Dawkins. Eagle Bronco. That's not Brian Dawkins.
Not Rashad Perryman. Not Justin Watson. Not Sammy Watkins. Crib this. I win money. No.
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 Taco Bell tenders and Asperger. No, he didn't get the tenders from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Gotta clarify.
Yeah.
I got the nacho fries.
No,
He
he's talking
got
about me.
tacos.
I did not get the chicken tenders from Taco Bell. The new nuggets, not good.
No.
Not good.
I'm gonna get me a New York slice on the way home.
Okay. I like that. I love that. First and 10. Let's go, Jalen.
I need a Barkley 27-yard pop.
Let's shut Penik up. Let's have a big play. He has 39 passing
That's
yards.
not good.
That's not great. But again, they haven't thrown the ball, I feel like, that much. Big wrap on the outside.
Huge tackle.
Is that my guy Edgerrin Cooper, man?
He's been awesome.
I love him. You know, he ended Christian Kirk's season on one of the greatest
Yeah.
coverage plays that I've ever seen from
Yes,
an off-ball
we've
linebacker.
talked about that last year.
I mean, he broke his collarbone, but it was an
crazy
awesome
play.
It was
Crazy
an
play.
awesome, like, he chased down Christian Kirk, and
Yeah.
it was a good throw by Lawrence.
Stack. This could be a screen. This could be a shot here. I would fake a screen with this formation and take a shot here, but they're not going to do that, right? Yeah.
Now we're going to Barkley,
The 3rd and 3.
and it's 3rd and 4. Javon Bullard, by
I
the way.
need to see more.
Javon Bullard. Thank you. I was going to say, I knew it wasn't Jonathan Bullard because he's a long time ago. D lineman.
Because Tyke Jackson from Georgia is on the Bucks, so then it's Javon Bullard who's the DB for the Packers, who's also on Georgia.
They want Brown here. He's not going to have him.
Nope.
Goes back.
Wide open.
Is that's not 30?
It was like 24.
Fuck! If I bet 20, I would have won. Shit.
The DRC get on the Broncos for a season.
That's what I want to see. Let's get some more gash pass plays.
Did DRC get on the Broncos? Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie?
Yes.
Ooh.
That could be an answer for the Big Red.
Did he get on the Broncos? Yes.
Yes, that's what is asked in the chat. 1st and 10. Here we go. Let's break one again. Let's go. I need a Jalen Hurts. Oh, run, please. Oh, I want him to do a draw.
Oh, no. We had Slant Boy. Smitty again, though. Look at Smitty. Get 9, Slim Reaper.
Whenever they're on the opponent's side of the field, more specifically when they get into the red zone, whenever they have empty, I'm looking for them to do a QB run. Please, QB
I feel like
power.
I've talked
QB.
to you about this before. Devontae Smith likes to do all of his damage in one drive sometimes.
Yes. You said that because I had Smitty in fantasy for 2 different leagues this
He'll
year.
just come out of nowhere and have like a 50-yard and a touchdown drive. Mm-hmm. And it
like
might
3
be
catches.
all he did the whole game.
Yep.
Other than mix some good blocking in.
All right, cover 0 look here for the Packers again.
Love that for the Birds. Yes. Yep. Too easy. Oh!
Get him out.
Oh, you just got bullied! Oh, that's 2 Jalen Hurts touchdowns!
Holy.
He just bullied that human being 10 yards down the field. I would honestly check out if I was that guy. I would have a discussion with the defensive coordinator about
Potentially.
that setup next time.
Is that Valentine, Penik? Is that your old former
Oh, boy, get stiff armed. Get
That's
stiff armed
Corey
twice.
Valentine.
Oh,
I know.
no.
I know.
Oh, no, that's a bad
We
matchup.
want more former Giants. Let's see.
That's a bad
Screen.
matchup.
Brown with his block.
Get
1-on-1.
off me.
It was 3
off
stiff arms.
me.
My goodness.
Funny story about Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
Funny
Hey,
story.
that just cashed my Jalen Hurts touchdown bet.
That's 2.
That's 2.
Boom.
Dose.
My goodness. I missed the extra point.
That doesn't matter. The Packers can't score.
Yeah, it's true.
And so officially, Eagles next touchdown bet is dead. Thanks for riding along. Darn shame.
What's the win probability right now for the Eagles? Anybody want to guess?
Probably 100.
94%.
What did you say, Dalton?
94%.
Well, the touchdown didn't update yet, so let's...
Well, Barkley needs 15 more yards. That's it. Let's go.
Wow.
With Dallas Goedert running there, that reminded me of the Marshawn Lynch run, like when the announcer goes, "Get off me!"
I'm the man in the box.
$30 on Jalen's shoulder. Thank you.
Bang bong.
Before the touchdown, Jordan Love's EPA per play was higher than Jalen Hurts.
How about now then?
I'm waiting for it to update.
Sounds like a cop-out.
No, I'm waiting for it to update.
Surely the next touchdown's going to be Eagles D, so you should double down. I'm just repeating the chat.
In the box. My two bets aren't looking too good.
My bet's not looking good either.
Tucker Kraft, 20-plus yards, and Devontae Smith, 30-plus yards.
I told you at the beginning of the stream that you were the biased one here, not me.
I've gotten greedy on my bets. Like, I should have just bet Philly, Buffalo, and not do the quarterbacks with them. It sucks.
Wow.
Wow. Do I double down? I might.
I'm the man in the box. All right, can we update, please? Oh, it did. 92%. So you were close, Dalton.
Well, guys, it looks like I'm running back Eagles defense for the next touchdown.
I was only off by 8%.
Take a look at the chat because we got a super chat.
Jalen Hurts is up to 39th percentile. EPA per play. Jordan Love is 22nd percentile. Eagles D. Do you think they can ride the D?
Thank you, Chris Rose. I am riding Eagles D. Next touchdown, run it back because of the super chat. Thank you. You do 5, I do 5. That's $10. I hope I'm not burning my money, but that's okay. Just give me my money.
Wow.
I mean, he bullied him.
Bully ball.
That's rude. Broken tackle, one stiff arm,
Dr. Full hasn't
two
seen
stiff arm.
Dr. Full hasn't seen a stiff like that since he saw Penik at the John Boy Beach bikini event.
I did have someone down at the Blitzball World Series say that we need to do a warehouse calendar shoot.
I can do that.
That would go over well, actually. I actually think that would go over very well.
I do that anyway, so. You ever notice how ugly of a human being Dallas
Run a
Goedert is?
poll on that.
I think there are three to four people. I think that'd be the most intriguing to see what they do. He's one. Rourke, which is could be something crazy.
Okay.
Jack
Doyle.
And then the biggest question mark, Jones
Jake.
McFly.
Oh, I think Storielli would get crazy.
Jake would be great at it too. You're absolutely right. I don't want to do anytime touchdown, though. That's plus 1,100. Sometimes something. Do you want me to do next touchdown or anytime touchdown for defense? Whatever you choose, I will do.
Okay.
Please don't cheat on me.
Your boy's frustrated.
McKinney.
He's being a leader.
Yep.
Was he hurt?
No, he's a Pro Bowl selection.
Oh.
The running bet on the Eagles D is good luck. We need it live. So I guess it's the next touchdown, right? That's what we're going with? All right.
Snap the ball.
There's a big play potential. Okay.
The tackle.
Plus 2,500, $10. Almost put 100 on it. Oh my gosh. $10 to win 260. All right, we're in. Next touchdown. I'll show it to the chat. Quick. Whoop. It's in there. Plus 2,500.
Winner don't cheat, cheater don't be.
Baby, don't cheat on me.
Shout out Jack Doyle.
Yeah, great Jack Doyle song. Please listen to Jack Doyle's album.
Album's really good.
It's very good, yeah.
Surprisingly, because he does so many different genres, but it works. It's really good. No, it's good. Ooh.
I like Josh Jacobs, man. He can turn a no-run play into a four-run play like that.
Vegas apparently didn't like him.
Well, he's playing Eagles. Oh, you're talking about the team. I thought you were talking
Raiders.
about. I didn't know. I thought you were talking about his
No.
Lions today.
I see what you mean.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Let's go. Some people are riding the bet. Eagles defense next
I like
touchdown.
that.
We'll go nuts.
And for the record, I do agree that bad teams shouldn't prioritize running back.
Yeah. Penik, thoughts?
Everybody that paid running backs this offseason,
Boom!
should
Oh,
they
Jaden Reed's cooked.
Oh my God!
Reed Blankenship just put
everybody
Jaden
going
Reed
now?
out.
Oh my god.
Again, you hate to see it, but that was a nice clean hit. So, whew.
I might have to start getting loose.
Reed Blankenship's
No, but
feeling a little
everybody-
nicey.
But everybody that did pay running backs this offseason, they should have paid those running backs.
Titans should have paid $2 for 24.
Yeah, dude. Put the numbers right on the shoulder. What a hit.
He was good. I mean, it's a genuine question. It's not me being a dick. Because he had a really good year, but the Titans were behind the eight ball.
You have a.
Boom!
They're trying to build their offensive line. So.
Some people are saying Jaden Reed Blankenship.
It's Ed Reed Blankenship.
No, I mean, the name, it just worked. It's like Paul George Hill. People used to do that. Jaden Reed Blankenship.
Oh, he's in pain. That sucks. That looks like a collarbone.
Yeah. Ribs, collarbone, shoulder. I will stretch. I might have to come in this fourth quarter. One more for good luck. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Love that super chat. Thank you. Good tackle.
Yeah.
Sometimes, something. Thank you very much.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Didn't get it after the touchdown. We're going to do it randomly.
Yeah, very good point. We will sing the song if they win the game. I don't know if Penik will sing, but Shelfy and I will definitely sing.
When UConn beat Tennessee, April 6, 2004.
Oh, Pat Summit.
Gino Auriemma. Little Diana Taurasi.
Oh. Yeah.
Bunch of ball knowers
I like
here
Pat's.
in this room today.
I like Pat Summit, though.
I need a Tucker Craft 20+ yard reception.
I'm going to lose a lot of money today, it seems like. That's okay.
Oh, Milton Williams got off there, but he
Having
slipped.
a fun time. Oh!
Nice!
It could have been a Zach Bond fun time. Oh!
Zach Bond fun time.
Zach Bond fun time. That's been all season. Maybe don't cheat on me.
Can I say we're almost through three quarters? This has actually calmed me watching football.
Really?
At home?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Next week, not looking past the Packers.
You did before the game. Time out. No way. You can't do that now. You cannot do that
Next
now.
week, I'll be a little bit more on edge.
Okay.
This was always an Eagles win.
Can I be your Zoe to your Jolly?
No.
You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Why? Let me help you make the Super Bowl and win it.
Ooh!
Nice
Good
throw.
play.
Nice throw.
Good throw.
big catch.
Yep, good throw. Nice window.
Nice throw.
You should let me love you.
It's the end of the third quarter, and that's the first time I was like, oh, yeah, we probably should have got a stop there.
Sheesh, and they all enclosed that pretty good. Love was staring down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the throw's there.
It's always CJ. I love CJ, but if there's a leak in coverage, it's always CJ. He'll make his plays.
He takes risks.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of picks.
I'm happy with it, though.
Last play of the quarter, potentially.
Sneaking one more in here in the third. I respect that.
Unless we get an incompletion.
Yeah, you got to run one more.
Oh!
Fumble. Oh!
Hey, nah,
I don't know why I said
and
fumble.
another guy that's hurt?
Oh, my
No,
gosh.
he's all right.
Okay.
He's all right.
Throwing the body around.
Bond's feeling nicey.
Oh, Jaden Daniels running for his life. He's down. That's a big sack for the Buccaneers.
Don't
In
do
week
that.
one.
They're up 30-14 in the fourth quarter.
I hate that you're doing this.
I can't believe we've been watching that game the whole time. Like, we're just getting a straight scouting report on tonight's game while we're watching this game. Oh, just a free release there. Austin Eckler's got to at least get a shoulder on him there. Just a little
Last
chippy.
play of the
Get
third
him.
quarter. I'm zipping you. That's unbelievable.
All right, we got to cut this in half.
Can.
They're killing
Here
it.
we go.
They're killing it.
Got him. Didn't get him.
Big run.
Still didn't
Josh
get him.
Jacobs.
Slow him down just
Good
enough.
morning.
Wow.
Welcome to the game,
Wow.
Josh Jacobs.
Wow.
He might got in.
Wow, what a run.
He says, get off me. Let's go.
That was
That
an
was an awesome run.
unbelievable
We're playing
run.
some ball.
Okay. I don't know what you're cheering about.
My goodness. I'm not cheering. I'm just excited.
That was a crazy run. He might have been down.
He's down.
Yeah,
he's short.
down.
Yeah.
Just short. I don't know what he's so
Jeff's
excited
cracking up in there. I might have forgotten I was rooting for the Eagles.
That was a great play.
Look at that. It's a great play, great effort. Almost gets into the end zone. Hey, four's up. Four's up, gentlemen.
What do you guys think about CJ ditching the Lions? He never wanted to leave the Eagles. His agent tried to play big brain ball.
Like 5 seconds ago, you were just like, "Can I be your Zoe to Charlie?"
Wait. But he said no. He said no, and I said F that. I said, and you know what? I'm out. It's like Shark Tank. I'm out. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings.
That's nuts. You want to sing the song.
You know where that's from, right? It's Gus Johnson.
I don't think you did a good impression.
It wasn't an impression, just I said the quote. I can't do a Gus Johnson impression.
Didn't ring a bell for me.
The only part of Gus Johnson I can do is the No!
That's crazy.
He's locked it. He's checked out. He's upset Eagles are
He
winning the
hasn't
game.
checked in once.
No.
I'm gonna make a follow Josh Jacobs step by step on that run video really quick.
Step by step. Goal line pick 6 incoming. I hope so. My bank account hopes so. I'm trying.
If I could turn back time.
I think the funny thing, not funny for Shelfy. I think the crazy thing is,
Funny, huh?
if Green Bay scores a touchdown here, it's a
Funny how?
It's a 6-point game. This game has been all Philly.
No, this game is.
Well,
I mean,
alive.
it just feels like the Packers are just not in this game, but they are.
What I feel like is going to happen, and I don't want to jinx it, but like Green Bay will score. It'll be a 16-10 game, and then Philly's going to go on a 9-minute drive, milk the clock,
Correct.
score a touchdown.
Or Barkley's just gonna rip a big one.
Yeah, it's one of two things that's going to happen.
I agree. I agree with you as well.
Yeah.
Both of you are right.
It's going to be one of those options.
Eagles are gonna have a 9-minute drive where Barkley rips off the 16.
Well, what if it gets called back? That could happen.
Or
Or
they have a 9-minute drive. The Packers fumble, and then Barkley breaks off a big one.
so they score. Packers score 16-10. Eagles go on a 9-minute drive, 23-10.
Bang.
Packers get the ball back, fumble.
Bang.
Saquon, big run.
50-yard touchdown run, dagger.
Okay.
Jeff knows.
I think
He knows.
he's shaking his head in disgust.
All right, I'm making-
I would be shaking my head in disgust too if I was an Orioles fan.
I'm making the key
That
framing
you,
video.
come
right now.
on. That's not even like, if you were saying about like the Giants or the Colts, sure. Orioles, they at least made the playoffs this year.
Football broadcast.
I mean, Dallas. You had a slam dunk with Dallas.
I have not made one Dallas joke, and I refuse to.
That's nice.
They're so far in the rearview mirror, it's not even funny.
There it is. And there it is. You know, Jerry Jones is watching the stream and he's now very upset.
Jerry Jones is watching the stream.
For the record,
Sounded just like
Phillips,
Gus.
that was so accurate, Dalton. Sounded just like Gus. Thank you.
I can't wait for this 4-yard loss right here. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter.
Fumble 6.
Packers got a good offensive line, though.
He got
He
it.
is just so good. The
He,
second effort he gets in, it looks like. Yep.
there's that fumble, though, I needed. A little late. Well, do I triple down on the Eagles defense?
No.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
What up, Cameron? How you doing, man?
I mean, he just finds a hole and penetrates, man. It's just crazy. Like
Clip that.
No, shit.
Yikes. That's
not-
at least getting clipped out
that's not-
for the phone. Just
Fuck,
the whole,
that's
just the
not.
Have
I
Them
meant
All
like
album.
he bounces out.
That's
he
a
makes a
group
play.
chat clip right there for sure.
Let me rephrase.
Wide right.
Hold on. Kick. Literally as down the middle as you can get.
You were saying?
Let me try to rephrase that one, right?
No.
Yeah, let's just move on. That was not good.
All right, I just put out a good video.
You did it already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he checked out.
Who's been checked out?
He has been checked out. My
Oh,
hair's
John
been-
Cox is watching us on his TV.
Oh, hi, John Cox.
Hi, John Cox. What a TV.
His setup looks very great.
OSU defense would stuff that? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Just a wounded Steelers fan looking for comfort in these playoffs. I feel you, man.
Oh, we got almost 200 people in here. Let's go. What's going on?
Hot.
Close game.
I feel you, man.
Come on.
16-10. Let's go.
Maybe
Oh, sorry.
Maybe Kev could
I'm all right.
can bump the stream. Socials. We got a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. Green
Ninth-
Bay's alive.
Ninth
But
consecutive game with a touchdown.
How about a
That's a
retweet?
Packers record. I was looking at Amon Green video game clips earlier.
he loves his 2003 Namon Green.
He's a gamer, man.
How about
I
a
like
retweet
him.
from Maine?
Let me tell
Oh,
you.
Jaden Reed looks like that shoulder's on gimpy. That
Yeah,
sucks. That sucks.
You've lost your best offensive lineman, your best receiver.
This is where Tucker
Tough.
Kraft shines.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft, 20-yard reception.
Dr. Full, I'm sorry, man. I said it. That was an interesting phrasing by me. So I apologize on that. But my point being, he does a really good job of seeing things happen and makes a
He
play.
sees holes and he penetrates them.
Stop! Come on, we're past that.
That man Gino Auriemma has a 1,227 win, 164 loss record.
Oh my God.
882 winning percentage.
Is that
40
is that
years.
the women's coach?
40 years. Romeo Dobbs has been evaluated too. Yeah, they're missing.
That's absurd.
Guys, get warm. Someone
Getting
in the
a
chat.
little nervous. I don't get nervous.
Someone in the chat might be playing receiver for the Green Bay Packers next drive.
John Cox.
Maybe.
John Cox would be a very good wide receiver.
I think he was at one point, wasn't he?
No, I don't think he played football.
P.O.
P.O., great pitcher. Jalen across
Lot
the
of
middle.
time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Grab Dallas.
one-handed.
Dallas Goddard game?
Is that his second catch?
It's not a third, I think. Look at this catch. One hand. Yep.
What a ball. What a catch. Look like Eminem now, he said. It's the all-black hat.
Oh, hon. You only get one chance.
No, that's not even the lyrics. That's not even the right word. That's
no.
just
There he goes.
That would be nice near the end zone.
Oh.
I don't love that. I don't love that. I'll say Becton got off the line quick right there, though. Pull it.
Mekhi Becton and Quick.
He can move.
Words you don't hear together.
That's where I disagree. Becton, like his rookie year, say whatever you want about
It's so
previously, but Becton can move, man.
Penik, I just know how to get you sometimes. It's so good. Get you going. Get you feeling nice.
We're going that way?
Did he get the first?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they'll do this. We don't need to measure it. Just do
No
that.
more
Bring 'em
index
this way.
cards.
Up, Middletown, Delaware, Chris Godwin right there. It's before the injury.
Love did not get hurt.
Yeah, he did get hurt. Like, he's got the elbow issue, but he's playing through it.
I'm not kidding. He's the best non-quarterback athlete
Who?
out of Delaware. Chris Godwin. Although Rich Gannon's not even from Delaware. He just played at the University of
Paul
Delaware.
Goldschmidt?
Delaware native? He was born in Delaware, but he's not from Delaware.
Yeah, he's from Houston.
Born in, but not from.
Born in, not from. I guess that's a good differentiator.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
I think it's a word.
Nice. I've had my problems with grammar, and they moved it back to 3rd and 1. Tush
What?
push. Let's go.
Is this the first tush push of the night?
In the 4th quarter, who would have thought
And
that?
the crowd
Not me.
and the crowd goes wild. No, seriously, like there is.
What did they fake
We love it.
It's amazing. Like there's an energy that takes over a stadium.
Fake it.
Well, you know what it is, right?
Fake the tush push.
Once people got mad at it, that's when we were just like, oh, okay, this is our thing now. It pisses people off.
They did fake it. Oh.
They faked it.
I
and
called
threw
the
it
fake.
up.
You know why? The splits were slightly different. The guys near Jalen were like a half yard back.
Okay, but this is the beautiful thing about the Eagles is now they're just
They
going
can
to
do the
actually
actual
run the
tush push.
tush push.
Like,
I
look-
respect that.
Wow.
Wow. I kind of wish that there was an extra option. Oh, there was another option underneath, and I think it might have been there.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
think he.
Why did he?
He wasn't even looking. Yeah, he thought he had AJ. Now you run the actual push. You got to get this here, though. You made this interesting. Can't not get it. Way to
Got it.
be.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
3 yards. Easy. I'm waiting for them to say the guy squats 600 pounds.
He does. That's the thing.
Funny story, I could also squat 600 pounds.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? That's like
The resistance isn't the same as weight. Resistance in pounds aren't the same.
I don't know what either of those words mean.
Just making sure. I'm not sure what type of machine you're using. Oh, yeah, push them that way, 9-7. I like that.
Can I tell you my palms are sweaty, knees are weak,
All right.
arms are heavy.
Too many words.
All right.
Just too many words. Too many words.
Chugga chugga choo choo. That's what this drive is.
Some say
This was my 9-minute drive.
B Rabbit actually lost the second rap battle in 8 Mile.
Or Devontae Smith 30-yard touchdown.
Wow.
Nope. Nope.
That didn't get it, but he gets still 3 or 4 yards.
I'm gonna roll the clock.
Oh, we got a late flag.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh no.
He just finds a hole and penetrates.
No! Come on.
That's for that one's getting docked. Yes.
Is this on Isaiah McDuffie? I'm moving on from that.
Smart penalties. Smart penalties.
It's on Keyshawn Nixon. He fumbled the open kick. You're now getting a late penalty. Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
That's the penalty.
Oh well, it looks like he might go over him, but a flag came in there. Yeah.
That's the penalty.
It's
Yes.
soft, but yes.
Are you saying that's not a late hit?
Wasn't a hit. It was a shove. It was barely a shove. He was going down anyway.
If that was Tyrone Tracy, you'd be begging for a flag.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would. He pushed him down to the ground.
It's soft, but you can't do that.
And we can't even get a Devontae Smith 30-yard play.
Don't score.
Oh, Saquon.
Good tackle.
That is a great tackle outside.
That saves a touchdown. Oh, please be okay.
He just got a little stingy. That's all right. Kenny Gainwell. It doesn't really matter anyway. It doesn't matter though.
This is the high ankle
I just
sprain.
need Jake Elliott, worst case scenario, to not miss a field goal here.
What do we got?
This is the yearly Saquon Barkley high ankle sprain.
Oh please,
Well,
it's arm.
Let me
He's got a little dead arm.
let me tell you this. Shelfy, for your bet, you had 90 yards for Saquon. He's at 86.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
just want to make sure you knew that. Not good.
Kenny!
Okay. Let's get down to like the 2-yard line, please.
Some don't know this, but it's the whole room. It's the whole running back room.
You know what would stink here?
What would stink here?
Turnover.
Well, yeah, of course it would sting.
When
You wish upon a star,
he's trying to speak it into existence. That's
makes
why.
no difference who you are.
Jalen.
We're gonna take care of the football right here. Is what we're gonna do.
Jalen, get in the end zone, Jalen. Find the home, Jalen. That's the wrong way.
Yeah, I need you to cut back up or just go down because the whole running out of bounds thing. Uh-oh.
It's a hold. I think it's a hold. On Philly. This should be on Philly, yeah. I was going to say,
Smitty!
It's on the I was going to say. Because like on the outside, he's trying to make a hole open. Doesn't happen.
That's okay. Just throw it to him now. Let him make up for it. I mean, that's hands to the face on the defense, obviously.
You're crazy. Y'all look baked.
It's these bright lights in my face.
I think yeah, that's
I wish I was on my Gilly status right now, actually, to be honest.
feel it like.
Baby. Would the Penik lose to watch this game with 2 Eagles fans? Heck yeah.
Oh, but you didn't want me to be your supporter.
Heck yeah. I just didn't like that comp. I want you to be my Dalton.
Well, I like that.
See?
That's a good save. Come on, Jalen. Timeout.
No, they're going to snap it.
Okay.
We're good.
I didn't love that.
It's all part of the plan. There's AJ. That's Smitty. Yep,
That's
there's
Smitty.
Smitty.
What is it, 2nd and 13, 2nd and 12?
Right. Oh, look at him taking control at the line.
He does that a lot.
He does?
Uh-huh.
That was a critique of him.
Well, sometimes it takes a little bit for these guys to get comfortable doing
It took
that.
Jason Kelsey retiring, to be honest with you. He's been much more vocal this year.
Well, again, when you have a guy there for
yeah, that's
a
what I mean.
decade.
Sad to me.
Come on, Jalen. I need you to find the end zone. That'd be huge for me. Not to be selfish or anything. It's a hold.
Holding.
Yeah, that's all right.
And he's going to have a fantastic... Oh, don't get hurt, though. Thank you.
No injuries, no fumbles. Just get out of the play. It's okay, Jalen. It's okay. It's okay.
Next 2 plays, take shots to the end zone. Hopefully you get PI. I don't know.
I don't hate that strategy.
I think that's one of the best plays in football that no one talks about is the deep shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's on
Feet
lane.
came out from under him.
Yeah.
Just took a man. He's like, yeah,
You know what?
I'm bringing you down with me, sir.
It's a smart penalty.
I don't hate that.
It's a smart penalty.
I don't hate that.
You don't want your guy to take a hit.
Falcons game vibes.
Oh,
I think that might just be the Negadelphia. We're used to those type of losses. Not this team.
Yeah.
Not this team.
I don't think not this game.
Got to get points here, though. We got to at least get
There's
another.
your
We got to at
timeout.
least get like 10, 15 yards here. Make this a chip shot for Jake Elliott, because then it's a 2-possession game with 8 minutes left. We're the type of team that if we get the ball back even just once after this game is over. So you got to make this a 2-possession game, and that's the big difference with the Commanders game that we lost a few weeks ago. Credit to the Commanders for how they played in that fourth quarter. A Jalen Hurts-led Eagles team, you don't get 4 possessions in the fourth quarter. You don't get 4 possessions. Go up 2 possessions here, and then that's it. You limit the Packers to 1 possession, you win the football game.
I think you nailed it on the head there.
Baby, baby, baby. When you kiss me like this, and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. Now.
Just get me 8 or 9 yards right here. Or a PI in the back of the end zone.
Would love a PI in the back of the
PI in the back of the end zone would be
Please.
cool.
I need Jalen to find the end zone. I've been awful today.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care who scores. I just need
Someone.
AJ and Smitty yards.
Okay, get upfield, get upfield.
I got my 8 or 9 plan B. There's 7.
All right.
All right, now we're in don't do anything stupid territory. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't turn the ball over.
Don't
Right.
do anything stupid. I don't know who
Makai
it
got
is
beat
down
there.
there. Lane won, but they're giving him a tough time. Lane's getting pushed back a step more than
Green
usual
Bay,
right now.
like they still have Rashawn Gary, but
Yeah, they have a decent pass rush.
they
Devontae Wyatt's
have a lot
underrated.
of guys that can get home.
Yeah.
It's like maybe not to the extent Denver because they led the league in sacks, but like
Well, they don't blitz. Denver blitzes.
I'm just so used to almost laughing at guys when they
Jalen. Nope. Once he bounced to the outside, there was no way. You know what?
and
Shelfy, tell me this: has he just gotten slower?
yes, and I'll say at the beginning of last year he had a knee injury that no one really talked about. He hasn't looked the same running wise since then.
Yeah, because he looks slow.
To his credit, though, he's become a very smart runner, which I'm okay with. Even on this play right here, willing to just turn the shoulder and go down.
Yeah. Because, like, I'll be honest, like, when we see players like Lamar run, he's so elusive and can juke anyone out.
No, Jalen's
he can
not
bounce it
that
outside.
kind of runner.
Jalen's more like a Josh Allen runner, where,
Yeah.
like, lay the shoulder. You're going to, an Anthony Richardson type runner. Like, we're not quick, but, like, we're going to run
That
into
boy
you.
Jake, that's gigantic. That is gigantic.
Needed
right
2
there.
scores.
That's huge.
Needed 2 scores.
Now it's just good luck getting it twice.
I can't believe it, Shelfy. Like, he is slow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Definitely, that's something the Eagles fans have talked about a lot going back to the beginning of last season when I forget what game it was, but there was a slow-mo of his knee, like, bending in. It was like, ooh.
sheesh.
Oof.
We're in a commercial. I kind of want to read my my head coach predictions, where I think people are going to go.
Yes.
So let me pull it up from my old Twitter machine.
Twitter
Oh,
favorite.
did I not even tweet it? Did I
Appreciate
save
you,
it?
Brojans. Is that Brojans? I think it is.
All right, I'll
It's
post
gotta
it
be
now.
the right
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Thank you, Brojans. Appreciate it. Have a good time.
You'll be glad you did.
You'll be glad you
Glad
did. I waited for the Pats to hire Vrabel because that was the obvious. Like everyone and their mom knew that was going to happen.
My mom maybe thought that Ben Johnson would go there.
I talked. You know, it's funny. I talked to her a couple days ago, and she definitely said Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
To be honest. Saints, Aaron Glenn connection's just there. He's worked for them. Gail Benson likes him. I think the fit makes sense. Jaguars, shout out Bobby Skinner. I love the idea. I'm going to go with it. Liam Cohen. He stays in Florida. Get Trevor Lawrence a play caller. That would be fun. Tampa
If
loses.
I'm Liam Cohen, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that if I'm Liam Cohen either. Honestly, a guy like Robert Saleh could be a fit for Jacksonville.
God, what a...
But
There's a guy triple spam tweeting me right now.
Oh, gosh.
Because my A.J. Brown yardage bet isn't going to hit.
oh gosh.
They're winning. It's a Packers fan.
Oh,
He's celebrating that I lost a parlay when his team is down
losing by
9
2 scores.
points.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Twitter's nuts.
Bears. This is my fun one, and it's not going to sound fun. Todd Monken to the Bears. My thought is we've seen what Todd Monken has done with that Ravens offense. Lamar Jackson going to win back-to-back MVPs now with him as the play caller. Have Caleb Williams have a play caller like that. Use his skill set to the best of his abilities. Would be great.
Has he gotten head coaching interviews before?
Yes, he got some last year.
Last year?
Too. Yeah. Jets, I have Brian Flores as their head coach.
If they even, I mean, they've interviewed everybody. Have they interviewed him?
Yes,
They've
interviewed all guys with second going for the second chance, and obviously a couple other guys too, but like mostly would be second time coaches. And the Raiders splash hire ...
Ben Johnson.
No, well,
Where did you have Ben Johnson going?
I don't think he's gonna get hired. I don't think he's gonna leave unless they win the Super Bowl. Could I tell you my?
I think he may go to Vegas.
Ben Johnson's a splash hire. It's Ben Johnson. Can I tell you the other guy? Penik, I said it to you before. I'm not going to go into it in depth. Belichick.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that Belichick is gonna appease 17 and 18-year-olds, and I don't buy that for a second.
Raiders and Jets. Those are the two teams I'd watch for Belichick.
Didn't he check in on the Jets, and the Jets told him no, or vice versa? There was some situation where Belichick or the Jets checked in on one or the other.
Belichick checked in on the Jets.
And didn't the Jets say no?
I don't know what the result is, but we're gonna find. It's probably gonna be a no, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It would be funny if the Jets hired him though.
Wouldn't it be funny if he went to the Raiders?
With Brady.
Yeah.
Could I?
AJ Brown is just reading on the sidelines.
Yeah. What is he reading? What is he reading?
It's a great question.
Eat, Pray, Love?
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, that needs to be clipped. But, yeah.
What is he reading?
If I had the broadcast, I would clip it. That's a,
All right, Philly.
That's a hilarious picture.
If Philly's defense scores a touchdown late in this game, I will laugh. I'm just saying.
Tackle him.
Ooh, stumble by Burks.
Come on, we got it. Oh, yeah, way to come back in, Josh Jacobs. I love that. Keep running that clock. Run that clock. Love that right there. 2 yards for 30 seconds? Yeah. 2 yards for 30 seconds, Josh Jacobs. You don't play much Madden.
He's reading Immanuel Kant. He's not a philosopher. I read Kant when I was in college.
Don't call any audibles. All right, it only cost him 20 seconds, not 30. Yes. Keep everything in front of you, fellas. No big plays.
Uh-oh.
That's not good for them.
I mean, they need to throw the ball at this point.
Don't drop that. Oh.
Hey.
I sometimes think Wilson is a little bit more efficient back than he is. Hot take.
Bad take.
Scalding hot. Boiling hot. Yikes.
Yeah, and you know what? I think Rashad Jennings was a better running back than Saquon Barkley.
Hey, he said efficient. Tackle him inbounds. That works, Zach. That works, Zach. Force a fourth.
I need a Tucker Craft 20-yard reception.
So, wait.
Clock running? Clock's running!
Shelfy, if I told you the Eagles were going to score 2 touchdowns today, and I said, can you guess who scored? Would you have guessed Goddard and Dotson?
No, I would have never gotten the names right.
Unbelievable.
I thought you were going to ask me if I would have thought we could have won the game.
What do you think about that?
I would have said it probably came down to the last possession. I would not have thought we'd be up 2 scores.
Man, come on, man.
Well, Justin, there's your trust. I mean, they're just
That's it.
none.
Been saying it since pregame. I think the Eagles are going to bottle the run game, and the Packers have to convert
Jalen Carter, man, look at that.
Zero trust.
through the air. Here we go.
It's 4th down and 3. This is it.
This kind of feels like the ball game.
Yeah, this is. I love that we're already in. This is game territory with a 9-point lead. Huge. Give me one
This
big
is
stop
unbelievable,
here.
though, Green Bay. Come on, Philly, make a stop.
Pick 6.
Don't say that now. They got it. No,
Oh, he's out of bounds.
His foot.
He's out of bounds. Yeah.
Malik Heath. Malik, what are we doing?
Wow, Malik's and their struggles against the Eagles, man.
Oh, you got to know where your feet are.
it's also, I mean, it's a bad throw by Love.
It is.
It's a bad throw by Love.
That there feels like a dagger.
Yep, that's it.
And as we say that, the Buccaneers up by 23 points. The Commanders are on the goal line. Penik. Jaden Daniels is in without a helmet.
Of week 1. You are unbelievable.
I gotta watch that Penik.
This was a big Commanders got garbage time points, so then Jaden Daniels' numbers looked better from this week 1 game.
Don't drop that. Dun. Damn it, Shelfy.
All right, yeah. What do we think is going to happen tonight? Because this Commanders defense isn't playing too bad right now. Buccaneers defense, I do not trust at all.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent.
Enough.
It's not me, that was him.
Enough. Yeah, I was wrong. I'll own it. I'll own it. I thought.
I'm just tossing this out to the Philly timeline if I
Yeah,
can.
Oh,
well,
great.
I'm just gonna get it on the Philly timeline
Is
if I
this
can.
the same dude that fucking wore Nebraska fucking hat to the fucking link?
And Shelfy?
To the Super Bowl loss, but look at the most recent history.
Hold on, wait.
Making a big throw for you in the postseason and the playoffs.
Let's be real.
One of the best,
Jalen Hurts' EPA
Yeah,
per
actually,
play
it is
is
Jalen, yeah.
43rd percentile. Which I know people don't want to fucking hear it, but
postseason down the stretch, and when it comes down to the wire, then Jalen Hurts, and I think that's the difference right now between.
The fucking call.
oh my god. We will. I mean, I'm going to be watching the game, but we won't be live for it. We'll be live. We're not ending the stream right now. We're gonna wait this out. But we will be live tomorrow night for the Vikings Rams game.
Well, the next 5 minutes I will be sweating a potential Jalen Hurts touchdown. That'd be fun if he can get in the end zone. That'd be great. But
I forget what else I bet.
yeah, what do I need? Chat, I'm checking my bets. I apologize.
I don't need to spank Kevin. So
Dang.
Kevin's relieved. Or I guess
he's upset.
I think Kevin's upset actually.
I need
Yeah.
4 Saquon Barkley yards.
I think you're fine.
Yeah, he's bull.
In this situation when he's in the game.
Let's
Just
wait.
4.
Let's wait 20 seconds.
I don't know. They're gonna come down here and bite.
And you're good.
4.
Hey, cash it. Just don't go backwards. Oh, I got my 25 Jaden Reed yards. Now I just need 40 from McMillan.
Okay, there we go.
So I'm watching the game.
Well, you're lucky he got it before getting hurt.
Yeah.
Rusty, you offend me that you'll not be in this chat tomorrow, but I understand it.
And you know what? This is unbelievable. I'm going to lose because Jalen Hurts didn't score a touchdown. Here, I'm going to lose because Saquon Barkley didn't score. And I'm going to lose the big one because Jalen Hurts didn't score.
See, we should have went yards. You should have went yards.
More fun.
St. Peter's Prep basketball taking care of Rutgers Prep. They will remain the #1 team in the state of New Jersey.
Guys, I win like $300.
Jaden Daniels into the end zone.
I think it's
Rusty, that's upsetting. Need you in the chat tomorrow for the game. I'll be in the chat tomorrow. I will not be on the stream. I'll be on chat. That's for sure. Jalen, find the end zone, please. I win $300 if you get in the end zone. So, well, we're going the wrong way.
They didn't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's flag. That's flag. That's a
93's public enemy #1.
Sheesh. What are we doing? I mean, I hate that petty shit.
I
You're
told you
losing.
cheddar cheese was better than cream cheese.
I don't like either.
Of course you don't.
I-
You don't like dips. What's wrong with this guy?
Like, dude, I hate, sore losing bullshit. You're losing. Whistle's been blown. What the fuck you doing, man? Come
Jalen's
on.
heated. When Jalen's heated, that man don't say a whole lot.
You're so dumb. Such a dumb penalty.
It's a sore loser penalty.
Yeah.
Is what that is. That penalty right there just told the whole sidelines this game is over.
Super chat, Rusty.
My almost 2-year-old daughter just randomly eats hot dog buns. Speaking of kids, hope the wifey and kids are doing well, Shelf.
Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that, man. They are home dealing with a little sickness right now, but they're doing good overall. I appreciate you.
Shelfy, I should have put this
So how about your daughter eating hot dog buns?
during the stream.
Ah!
Well, go Birds! Go Birds! How about it?
You can get your JM Birds merch at the shopjohnboymedia.com.
Shop.johnboymedia.com. Click football.
Click football.
Go to merch.
The
Click football.
Merch team, design team does an awesome job with it.
We have every team in the NFL we have merch for.
Even if your team stinks, like mine and Penik's.
I love going over when like Sarah and Mike are actually making the design.
So cool.
Dude, they're so good.
They're amazing. I'm good with stick figures. Like, I'm good with that kind of stuff. But no, it's unreal.
I can actually draw a little bit, but I got shaky hands, so I can't do clean lines.
Okay. Even penalty game.
Yep.
Wow.
If this
No
game was based on
excuses.
penalties.
No excuses.
You know, it's also the Packers. I think may have almost as many first downs as the.
I'll be
the Eagles,
totally
too.
honest with you. The Packers. If I'm a Packers fan, I'm upset that we're
I'm
so
really
banged
frustrated.
up. I'm upset we're so banged up.
also-
It's
I'm
a
also
winnable
really-
football game if
Winnable
they're like
football.
healthy and.
Yeah,
But
I'm really
regret-
frustrated with
That's the
Love.
game, baby.
I regret my Ravens take. Ravens-Eagles Super Bowl take.
Oh, you're out of your mind. This is the
Based on
Eagles,
this game?
The Eagles always play to the game's pace.
I think Chris
They'll
Rose
be
had the
fine.
Packers in the Super Bowl. I think he might have had them winning the Super Bowl.
Packers were if the Eagles aren't going to win, I think the Packers could surprise some people
Yeah.
pick at the beginning of the season.
The Packers, I feel like the last couple of years we've seen that Packers miscue graphic pop up for their playoff games all the time.
But you want to know the crazy thing though?
So
It's not
frustrating.
like this team is like, oh, this Packers team is on the last leg of they're the youngest team in the
Yes.
NFL.
Oh,
They're
100%.
They're the youngest team. I think the
One of the youngest for sure.
Giants are the second youngest.
Yeah, the Eagles are fourth.
But they're like the youngest by like a margin. So it's not like they're going anywhere.
No,
So-
they're not.
They need more skill position talent.
I think going
I know
in-
coming into the year, I think they got a little like, oh, we can live with this, by committee type of deal at receiver. They got to get more of a number one wide receiver in here. I say Christian Watson is so important to this team, not because that Christian Watson is anything great,
Stretches the field.
but he stretches the field, and I think it adds another element to the Packers offense, and he's been like he should be better than what he is, even when he's
Jordan
healthy.
Love hasn't been 100%.
No, but I think you need a wide receiver that can elevate. Like if this
the
team had
field.
like a Brian Thomas Jr., like holy shit,
Well, that team's not going to have Brian Thomas Jr. because they don't draft receivers in the first round.
But they need to
They
need to
hate
find a
doing that.
way to get more weapons here.
That would actually be fun. Chad says Devontae Adams goes back to Green Bay.
They're not. It's not.
Not going to happen. That would be cool, though. I would like that.
You know who would be fun for them? But they would have to pay him.
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins
Yeah.
or Chris Godwin.
T. Higgins is such a Charger, dude.
That's what I said.
He's such
T.
a
Higgins is a
Charger.
Charger. He's the second coming of Mike Williams for that team.
Him
Only
and
better.
Ladd would be cool.
Or
Real
Godwin.
good.
I mean, Godwin's coming off the injury, but
I would pay
Godwin's
T.
staying on the
Higgins.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Godwin may be a giant.
Well, there goes my last chance for Jalen Hurts. For
I
a
could
touchdown.
see that.
Yeah,
You know where Chris Godwin would fit great?
Washington. No.
Say it. I'm not going to say it. You say it.
The Birds.
That's a lot of money going to the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
They need a slot though. They need a slot like bad.
I know.
But that's why I think they should just draft him.
They tried to with who was it? Nice.
Yeah, but I mean
Smith.
that's a day 3 pick.
didn't- yeah,
it's a
it
day
didn't.
3 pick. I'm not.
I don't think they'll spend more than that on a slot receiver though, because they're probably going to start looking at some tackles.
Day two pick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the day 2 targets are looking like.
I mean,
Might have to talk to
every
you- talk to you
receivers. There's just going to be
dime a
so
dozen.
much depth at receiver every single year. What book is that?
Inner
Inner
excellence.
excellence.
Inspirational passage.
Yeah, they're winning the Super Bowl. Like for sure.
Can I just say, we nailed the NSYNC back
The
to back.
diva receiver is on the sidelines reading inspirational quotes in the fourth quarter with only one catch.
Inner
They're
excellence.
winning the Super Bowl.
Well, that's the book that he needs to calm down since he didn't get the catches.
If he misses this field goal, my point differential for the game is still on. I had 31-20. I'm sorry, 30. Oh, no, I might have had 31-20, not 30-21. I can't do math.
Not the Packers losing by 12. Oh, no.
Block, return for a touchdown. Kidding.
Can you relax?
Timeout, Philly.
It?
No. Oh, they are going to take a timeout. Go for it.
Tush push. Jalen gets in from 14 yards out.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Jahan Dotson's first touchdown as an Eagle.
Was that his first touchdown as an Eagle?
Yeah.
I did not know
He's
that.
only had like 2.
I really thought that trade was. I'm like, oh my god, the Eagles got away with robbery.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, the Commanders may have actually won it. But
What was the
I
trade?
think it was a 3rd round pick for John.
Oh, that's a steal for the Commanders.
yeah,
now.
steal for the Commanders.
But I'm like, Dotson. I think I was saying before the year, I'm like, I think he needs to go back to the slot because he was doing that outside-inside stuff with Washington. So I'm like, oh, the Eagles need a slot. This is perfect.
Some guys just can't convert to playing both. They're just more suited for
one. The
one.
Eagles just don't put a lot of targets that
Bang.
way, dude.
No, they don't.
There's not a lot of targets they
don't.
about. If Jalen likes the one-on-one outside,
He's going to do it.
Nice little field goal there, though. 2-touchdown game now. Not a touchdown in the field goal. Take that.
I'm just saying, if we had all 3 of us hooked up to like heart rate monitors,
all
I
calm.
would have been the calmest one the whole time, surprisingly.
Can I be honest?
This was never going to be a good football game. It was always an Eagles game.
Yeah, you did say it. And the fact that you weren't nervous is crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Okay, so who do they have next week, most likely?
Hopefully the Bucks, because I want to play the Bucks. We've lost to them 2 times in a row, but everyone was hurt this year when they played them.
I hate that matchup.
Last year, me and Penik attended the Eagles' funeral.
Yeah,
That
We
was
streamed.
We were all
streamed
we
that.
were wearing black.
Now, that game was an absolute massacre.
We were wearing all black because we knew that was
But
what was going to happen.
this year's game, no A.J. Brown, no Devontae Smith.
I want a team.
Cooper
I mean,
DeJean
the
wasn't
Packers
in
did it
the
a couple
mix
times.
yet.
The Packers did it a couple times, and I still do think, even though Jalen is better against pressure and is better against the blitz, and you even saw some nice plays where, I mean, the Dallas Goedert play, the touchdown, that was cover 0. Jalen Hurts gets rid of the ball quick, and it's Dallas Goedert 1v1 against Valentine and just stiff arms. I still think the formula to beating the Eagles is absolutely blitzing the fucking piss out of them and making Jalen Hurts beat you. Consistently. I think he's going to take sacks. I think he will make mistakes. And that's why against the Bucks, you're going to have Todd Bowles not fuck around. He's going to do it, and they may allow some big plays, which they do. The Bucks allow a lot of big plays, but they're also going to bring pressure, and I think that's why the Bucks have had such success against the Eagles.
Birds by 14.
Fair.
No, I mean, I have nothing to add. That was, I mean, the Penik, I couldn't have said it better myself. I think that was a fantastic description of it. Birds
I
by
still
14.
do-
Based
Okay,
off
I
what I
still do
just
think-
watched down here, Game 1, 2024, we're going to be playing the Bucks. Oh,
Zach Nolan
Nolan!
Smith again.
Is he having like a great game?
Yeah, second sack of the day. Dude, he's so light where he can't bring him down. He's just got to hug him.
He also made some plays on special teams too.
Oh,
And another
geez, Josh
fucking
Myers.
Get the fucking Packers out of here, bro. They've had 17 people get injured this game, and all of them on offense.
And, like,
This
it's
is like their third lineman getting hurt.
big contributors, too. Josh Myers is a pretty good player.
3 linemen. They've had like 3 linemen get hurt.
Oh, and it was friendly fire.
Oh, yeah, no.
Fuck
that
me.
That looked bad.
Holy cow, man.
That looked really bad.
What are we
not
doing?
I'm not watching that replay.
Ugh.
I'd rather we don't do
Gosh.
on that one.
That's the center. Yeah.
Well, 3 minutes to go. Another
I can
injury.
be where you are.
The Packers somehow almost have as many injuries as points, so that's kind of wild.
Jazz Chisholm just had a triple-double in 2K.
What?
Is he streaming?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Is that Joe's?
What is Joe saying?
He was mad about something.
Ay, Dios míos.
I hate that Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson have to play each other.
Gosh,
this
I
week.
can't wait for the Gilly video after this game.
Game's not over, Shelf.
It's way over.
I was waiting for you to say it's been over.
It was over on the opening kick.
Yeah, fucking fumble that shit, man.
It's awful. Keyshawn Nixon.
Rusty, peace out, my friend.
We talked about a great game from Nolan Smith today. He's like one of your MVPs. One of your LVPs, Keyshawn Nixon. The fumble, the penalty late in the game.
Oh, this is actually a really good question. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dalton. Who's the most famous contact in your phone? I have my answer.
I'm not answering mine.
You're not answering it?
Mine's probably Plouffe.
Dalton, who's in your phone?
Nikki. That's my answer.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'll say Nikki's my most famous.
Tommy DeVito. But I mean, I also have Nikki Cass.
If you call, will he
Nikki's
answer?
more famous than Tommy
If I
DeVito.
call Tommy DeVito, no, Tommy DeVito will not answer me.
I'll check my phone. No, it's all right.
Plouffe would answer if I called.
I mean, yeah.
Rotten. Hey, you know what's funny? All three of us have played on Rotten at one point or another.
Yep, this is my ball and play brother. Brother.
Yeah.
Although I'm hoping for Ryan Cohen to get thrown on the roster. No offense.
Wow.
Knowing things.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see how everything shakes out.
Yeah, we'll shake, rattle, and roll.
We don't know yet.
What I was going to say is, for tomorrow, Penik,
Daytona 500 advertisement.
I know you talked about Vikings-Rams a little bit. What
Yeah.
are you looking to see in that game?
I feel like the Rams the last 2 years, like, it's like I want them to do something. I want them to go far. I just don't know if their roster is there yet.
They're young.
I don't know if that line is there yet. That defense, young. They have really promising pieces, but I don't know if they're there yet. What I'm really trying to do is I am trying to run twists and stunts up front, because the best way that I can get Jared Verse in the backfield is having him go up against the interior pass rush rather than go up against really good tackles, right? Braden Fisk, putting them, because I know the Vikings' interior offensive line is not very good. You have to force Sam Darnold into mistakes. Because he's similar to Jordan Love, where he can be explosive, but also you can force
Jordan Love.
Holding.
And, of
Great
course,
play on Quinyon Mitchell.
Malik
It won't count.
Keith with the catch, too. He's like, shit. My goodness. Penik, you did say exactly one thing I was going to talk about. You're talking about the stunts up front.
Yeah.
I want to see the Rams fucking blitz and pressure Sam Darnold. We saw.
I don't know if they do that. Let me look up.
Well,
their
that's
blitz
something
rate.
you might change your game plan because of how much he struggled in that game versus the Lions.
Yeah, let me look up at least on Pro Football Reference.
Not to make the joke, but you know what? That's the first time in a while he might have been seeing ghosts again, because he really had some problems versus that Lions team. And give credit to Aaron Glenn there. That game plan, that was on the fly. They didn't do a lot of. They did some cover zero. They were like league average, and then they top half.
Rams are a little closer to bottom quarter in the league with the 23% blitz rate.
Snap! Oh, and he gets it off.
You know, be sick. 20-yard Tucker Craft reception.
Another flag. Unbelievable.
But yeah, I mean, I think the Rams are going to rely on their front four. I don't know how much they're going to bring pressure. I don't know. I don't think they typically do it a ton.
I think if they don't send pressure, the Vikings.
But I mean, you gotta run twists and stuff and stunts to just try and put pressure on that interior. Make sure that communication's good. I'm really excited to see Sean McVay versus Brian Flores. That's another thing that I'm really excited for. Are you gonna blitz Matt Stafford? Which I would say yes, I would. But you have the influence of those wide receivers that are inside the box and they block in the run game and they're involved. But the Vikings have athletes that can go sideline to sideline. The Vikings edge rushers against the Lions played well, like in the first half, and then in the second half, it was just the speed of Gibbs and everything like that. It was a really nice chess match to see, like Renard and Van Ginkel going up against what the Lions do, but the Rams don't do that. The Rams don't do it like the Lions can, because nobody does it like the Lions can.
Ooh, it's going to be a no hold, huh?
No.
Big play by the Packers.
But, yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see the chess match that's going to happen between Flores and McVay. And I just don't know if McVay is going to have the answers to do enough against the Packers defense. It's going to and Flores isn't as like Flores leads the league in the Vikings defense. They lead the league with the 38.9 blitz rate, 38.9% blitz rate, but he's not irresponsible with it. Like maybe at one point he used to be just like, all right, fuck it, just bring the pressure.
Bring the house.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't really do that fully anymore.
Ooh.
He'll simulate stuff. But third and long, he'll show cover 0, but he drops out of it. He's not irresponsible.
I love this
with
guy's
it.
coverages and this
Yeah,
guy's
man,
blitzes.
that's what he does. That's what he does. He'll show cover 0. He'll show 5 or 6, but then he'll drop back and he'll bring 4. But the 4 that he brings are, let's just say if you're showing 6, right, and you're showing 2 interior linebackers in the A gap, right, Dalton?
Sure.
And I'm going to say this point, and then we have one more ad read to do. And you're showing, linebackers, interior linebackers in the A and the B gap. He'll bring both of those guys, but maybe, 2 outside linebackers will drop back. So, he'll bring 4, but the 4 that he brings will always look different rather than just your front 4. So before we wrap up this stream, I want to thank Corona. Thank Corona so much because they're our presenting sponsor for our postseason streams. You know what I always try to be? A fan that never loses. We all know the Giants don't win every single week, but even when they lose, I'm still loving the game because there's always something to cheer for. Because the best beer to pair with awesome moments, it's Corona. It's all about finding the maximum amount of joy within every moment of the game, win or lose, at home or on the road, or even a nice tailgate in the parking lot. I will even thank Corona, too. I mean, they've been with us for every single tailgate this year. They're like, we want to be part of it. And they sponsor, they're able to provide beer and a great time for everybody to come out. And it was a huge part of why our tailgates were a success this year, too. So support Corona because we love Corona. They support us, and I love supporting people that support us. So cheers to everyone who loves the game beyond the scoreboard. Corona, for the fans who never lose. Get yours at ordercorona.com. Thank you to Corona. You will be glad you did.
Attaboy.
Eagles winning a game. Penik winning the ad read. A fantastic job, sir. My point on the Vikings and Rams, what I want to see, I want to see the Vikings force Matthew Stafford to win that game. Kyron Williams has been a fantastic part of that offense the last couple of years, has been a touchdown machine for that Rams offense. Stafford, like we talked about a little bit earlier the last few weeks, he's been a little banged up, hasn't looked as sharp. I want to see Minnesota, stop that run game, sniff that out, and then
I think they're going to.
All right, you got 30, a 37-ish-year-old Matthew Stafford who's banged up. Let's send the house. Let's send some pressure. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how Stafford can adapt to this Brian Flores blitzing package.
Yeah, that Vikings defense. They're very good against the pass.
Yeah,
they're second best against the pass, but they're number 1 against the run too. Who's number 2 against the run in EPA per rush, defense-wise, Shelfy? Who's number 2?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Tucker
Deep
Kraft.
shot, Jordan Love. Picked up.
Is that Q's first pick?
That's Q with the pick. Is there no flag on Bo Milton?
It probably should be. But hey, Q with a
Big
pick.
Q!
CJ didn't steal it this time.
Time to celebrate. Let's go.
How about the Eagles?
Oh!
Whoa! WWE!
Oh!
Oh!
1, 2, 3. Big Q taking out DeJean.
Hey, but how about the Eagles? Number 2 against the run this year.
Zach Bond. Yeah, that's a flag.
Got it.
But good for Q. Wait, did he land and bounce?
Yes. Very much did.
1 knee. Yep. I thought he was on top of Melton's legs, which he was, but his knee got down first.
My brother.
I'll admit, probably could have been a flag for the contact, but you know what? The refs were like, we're kind of done.
Hey, did your mama say you'll be out?
Q. Big time. Love to see it.
Jalen Hurts, 80-yard touchdown. I cash my bets where everyone's happy. I'm a little mad at Philly, Shelfy. I'm very.
This is a typical Eagles game.
Would have loved the scene.
You want to come out flat, not score, slow it down, try and run the ball? We'll play the same game and beat you 22-10. And when they play in another team that's going to come out and try and sling the football all over the place, I have no concern whatsoever they'll score 30.
Man, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts biting me in the ass with these bets today.
That's a funny screenshot.
Basically,
I'm going to be honest with you. This Eagles defense is just different.
When are we kneeling? Yeah. Well,
This Eagles defense is serious.
dude, people, I think Vic Fangio was, people talked about Kellen Moore and the offense.
Saquon! Icing on the cake. No, he just slides down.
Somebody's got like the 150 line
Wow.
and is very upset right now.
Do you know what? This may seem silly. I love the unselfish play of sliding down. But
Oh, look, there's Roseman.
he gets how far?
That's perfect, man.
He gets to the 40-yard line, goes down. Let's run it out a little bit. Like,
No, he doesn't. He never did that.
mean,
even with the Giants,
come on.
never did it.
Imagine somebody had 120. He finished the game with 119 yards. Try to crib it and then slide before you get into the end zone. Saquon celebrating.
Saquon Barkley 2-1 in the playoffs in his career.
Wow.
Only loss coming to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
I believe 2 games in Saquon Barkley's
What was
career
the
that he has really good games. The
Well-
Vikings game, he had a really good game.
What was the final score of that? The Eagles
Oh,
game
it
he
was
lost to?
really bad. It was like 31. So I don't even know if the Giants scored a point. It was really bad.
I thought you were gonna hype up Saquon because he was so good with the Giants.
No, listen. Good game here.
We have to end on that.
good game here. Eagles do what they do, man. This is what they do.
It's an Eagles football game.
Saquon kind of didn't really explode in the second half, but finishes off the game like the way that he does. Disappointed. You got to be disappointed if you're a Packers fan, but this is what the Eagles do, man. They play good defense. They play sound defense. They don't allow a lot of
Was that a
plays.
And when they
16-yard
get
run?
ahead of you, they just don't give you many
man.
opportunities. They
Nope.
burn the clock. They run the ball. They get the RPO going.
You don't even really feel like A.J. Brown got involved at all.
He had one catch.
You didn't really feel like Devontae Smith fully got involved. Dallas
He had
Goedert.
that one drive.
Dallas Goedert has the play of the game where they get off me, stiff arm.
Get off me.
Can
I tell you, Penik, can I tell you something funny?
set opening kickoff though,
I said that Saquon Barkley was going to start the game with a 17-yard run.
and you start off at 16.
He starts the 16-yard run. That run, he slides down. Final play of the game, besides the knee, 17-yard run.
How do you like that?
Full circle.
You know
How you
what they
like
say.
me now?
You know what they say. What comes around goes around. Here's my final ask as we wrap this up. I'm going to have producer Jeff wrap this up on Twitter and on YouTube. Please subscribe if you have multiple accounts. Subscribe from multiple accounts, please, because I really want to get this channel up. We want to get it to, I'll be honest, like 50K by the end of the year. I would love to even get it to 35 relatively soon, 40K, and then we'll get it up and we'll keep
35 before the end of the playoffs, 50
Moving
by the end
up.
of 2025.
and onwards. Thank you all for watching. We will see you tomorrow night. Appreciate everybody. Let's go playoff football. Glad we finally got somewhat of a close game.
Yep.
Hopefully the 8 o'clock game is even closer.
A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles,